Alright. Knee lifts. Oh my god, I went live and I immediately feel that, like, you need to sneeze. Super bad. I see fire. He's gathering his strength. He didn't go for it today. Won't even try anymore. Air, you've been so close so many times. Just go for it. You know what you really need to do, Air? You need to not wait for me. You need to just fucking shoot your shot. You need to go, like, the second it rolls over, go 1 Mississippi and then hit it. And see if you can get it then. Hi, Air. Hi, Feet Chan. Alright, fine, give up. I like to suck the cream out of the Twinkie before finishing it. Yeah? Icy ruined it for me? I don't know, man. You can't complain about a race when you lose a race and, like, be like, this guy ruined it for me. It's like, well, it's the race. Competition ruined it for you? Hi, Nick. Is that the cute and adorable Ewan and Icy Fire? That is exactly who it is. Hi, North Prince. Do this. Okay, anyway. Your little orb ball kind of blends in with the ground behind you. Lunges? One. Two. I never saw it as a race. I just like saying I'm late. Frame 1. I also didn't see it as a race. But I understand the mentality of it's always a race. Why does Icy Fire Avatar look so mad? Because he's adjusted the eyes, and they actually might be default with the Dark Shadow, but he's adjusted the eyes to have little angry eyebrows. So he's got the angular eyebrows, or eyelids, that make him look like Grr. He could change it if he wanted to. Evil Eyes, oddly not defaulted for Dark Shadow. Really? I see. If I'm not first, I'm late. And from now on, I'm always late. Yeah? Do you think that's how it's gonna be? With these rules that you have set for yourself in a stream where I constantly emphasize you as a viewer cannot be late. Oh. Hi, Kodiak. Hi, Media. I'll go a stream with Unknown's board eyes. Stop yapping or I'll fill your mouth with something you like to shut you. What is it with this guy? He's like, hey, this comfy environment where the streamer is like, it's not a race. He's like, now it fucking is. And then he loses the race and he's like, I hate it here. This person ruined it for me. Now I'm like, well, you kinda did it yourself. And he's like, you shut up. And it's just like, What is this conversation? Buttered spaghetti. Lapland. Okay. How are you, Eland? I'm good. I'm great. Yesterday was a little slow. I played a lot of WoW, but I didn't really do much in WoW. There wasn't much news stories either. We were going to play Star Wars. Pantera had to call off. So it kind of ended up being a day off. I B-Top. Finished Red Dead 2 for the second time? Hell yeah. I've probably seen 10 playthroughs of Red Dead 2. Koyo really likes it. Leaf really likes it. Elite is literally horny for the game. Like, Elite just loves Red Dead Redemption 2. So I've seen him play through it. God, I've watched him play so much Red Dead 2. I've watched him do Red Dead RP online. Like, literally join a no-pixel server equivalent for Red Dead 2 and run horse races there. That was Cammy. Looks like you were warming up to get ready for the walk too, Ewan. That is exactly what I'm doing. I'm doing my morning stretches. I currently lack a drink dunk to belt, therefore I dance. I currently lack a dink donk to bell. What does that even mean? Hi. Dink donk? We have a new video to watch today. I recorded one yesterday. I guess I did do that yesterday, so I wasn't completely, like, day off. But it's a very spoilery video for Final Fantasy. And when Foss was streaming, I went to his stream, I was like, Foss, you're a good friend. Don't come to stream tomorrow. And everyone's like, what the fuck? I don't know what it means either. God, media. I've been having so much fun talking about that moment with you and Wolfie with my Satisfactory friends. Hi, Logitech. My friend Fredo was playing last night. I was talking about how Wolfie and I, you know, foundations, gridding, angular snapping, right angle placement, chef's kiss, symmetry, magnifique. And then her just turning left. That's what media built. Ugh. It's so funny. Just to anybody that plays Satisfactory like that. Oh no, can't believe you're going to spoil my precious game. I don't play anymore. Hey, Ewan, could you add an emote? It's #1 trending on 7TV. You have to DM it to me, not here. DM it to me. What? No, that's gross. No way I'm adding that, Cairo. Only fucking degenerate Coomers add that to their channel. I would literally never. The emo is Jorkin, and Micaiah added it to Cairo's channel. And yesterday, Micaiah and I just kept using it, and Cairo's like, stop, I hate it. Euland, a degenerate? No, never. Why are you so very cute? Effort. Little Jorkin monkey. Yeah. Alright. Planks. Icy small equals cute. Being small does add a lot to cuteness. 11:30 start. Euland is wholesome? I don't know about that. Because your perception sees me as such, therefore in your world it is true. It's just a meta emote, at least for VR chat. Good lord. God, the Crimson music is just so intense. I want to play Satisfactory so bad. I want to play Terraria as well. I want to play Corky. I want to make clones of me and play all the games. Flanking intensified. Yeah. Hi, Big Deck. One at a time? God, I know. I'd be down for a Terraria group. Should I be worried that Icy Fire is dancing? Why would you be worried about that? Remember, straight back when flanking. It is straight. This is when it's harder, when I stick my butt up like this. This shifts my weight a little bit, that makes it like, oh god, this hurts more. But it's not quite as straight, which everyone says, straight back is the hardest. I'm like, we're over halfway. Ah. Oh god. One more minute. 50 more seconds, technically. Guys, I hate plinking. Hi, Global. Hi, Smug. No cloning, you are already eating all Dreamland's food. Dreamland's food? 2 more minutes? No. 25 more seconds, more like. Ow. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, it's a Kirby reference. Damn, you just got called Kirby, Cairo bestest boy. How can Icy Fire's avatar does not like a nose? What? Are you saying it doesn't have a nose? Because it's a Chow. I don't think Chows have noses. Chow critters are nosant. Put this here. Put this here. You guys wait here, okay? I'm gonna go inside and change real quick. I'm back. Okay. Hi, Dr. Air. We have a new video today. We're gonna walk through Heritage Found. If you've not finished the Dawntrail story, it's a little bit spoilery. So, switch to audio-only mode. Or leave, but I don't want you to. But yes, this is a very spoilery Dawntrail video. Damn, left chat all by themselves. I didn't! Icy Fire was right there! He's keeping an eye on all of you. Are you Icy Fire? I corrupted my world since you were gone! I'm well, how are you, Nick? I don't plan on playing 14, I'm good. How is the Icy? He looks really fucking sad right now. Something about being a Dark Chow and having those eyes is like, oh, this hits different. This doesn't look sleepy, this looks depressed. Oh my god, guys. I was losing my mind recording this video. And I had a solution Foss told me about that I didn't know about. But in one of the sections of this walk, I was waiting to start recording. And what I was waiting for was this fucking Hrothgar girl. I was just jumping in place. Like, they were just jumping. Just pressing the spacebar, jumping up and down. And I was like, okay. They're gonna do that for like 5 seconds, and then they'll stop, and then they'll hit record. Okay, they're still going. 10 seconds. They jumped in place for 5 fucking minutes. Literally just not moving around, not back and forth, just standing in place, mashing the spacebar. And it was like, what the fuck is this person doing? Why right here? Who does this? Apparently you can block people so that, like, you don't see them. Which I should have done, but it was just like, what the fuck? You and I have never played Terrarium. You should, it's a great game. I'm well, how are you, Doctor? Depressed and tired, look similar. Good, good. Jump around, jump up, and get down. I see a pink ball. You do. That's unknown. Oh, I know the difference in the eyes. When unknown is tired, they actually have pupils. Sneeze. I sneezed, but none of you heard it. When unknown has tired eyes, they have pupils, so you can see that they're just like, oh, I'm tired. But when Icy Fire does it, it's like glazed over just solid white eyes, so it looks depressed. For bless you. This zone is cool. It has a, it has the second city. 100 yards, or 1,000 yards here. It has the second city, so every expansion in Final Fantasy XIV has, like, 2 cities. The main city, and then the, like, secondary city that has, like, the, poetic sphere and whatnot. This zone has the second city with the poetic sphere. I expected it to be really long. I expected it to be like an hour 20 minutes, and it ended up being a bit shorter than that. I think it's around 50. But I remember, you know, making the map of it, and I was like, oh god, this is 8 routes. I think each one's like 10 minutes. Hi.
Yeah.
I was talking to my friend Fredo yesterday. I didn't know there was character customization in Satisfactory. I didn't know you could, like, change some things about your outfit and color. It's like, what the fuck?
You can even have big head mode.
Oh, God.
Well, it's bobblehead, but same difference.
You just reminded me of a fucking painful memory yesterday. Cairo was streaming. And, we were making fun of Funko Pops. And, I said I don't have... Somebody said, Funko Pops are okay if you only have, like, 1 to 3. If you have 1 to 3, that means it was like a gift from somebody. I'ma kill you! Do you want to allow this message? Reason aggression. Who is the cute redhead? That is Logitech. Cairo says, if you have 1 to 3 Funko Pops, that means it was a gift from somebody. That means you were at a convention and got, like, peer pressured by your friends to get one because they all got one. If you have 1 to 3 Funko Pops, that's okay. But if you have a collection of Funko Pops, that's a red flag. And I was like, wow, I've never felt so called out, because I have a Nendroid, a singular Nendroid, from when I was at a convention and all my friends were buying them, and I was like, oh, I don't want to be left out, so I bought 1 Nendroid. Hi, Riddle. And Cairo's like, Nendroids are okay. Anime figures are fine. It's cheap-ass Funko Pops that are, you know, problematic and late. And I'm like, I would not call a Nendroid an anime figure. It's practically a fucking bobblehead. And Cairo's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I'm like, I started looking up Nendroids. I'm like, wait, these aren't really like what I have. What the fuck do I have? And I'm having the realization of, oh no. What is wrong with a collection of Funko Pops? They're cheap figures. Hi, Bits. If you want little figures like that, you should get quality figures. Like Nendroids. Or standard figures. And not cheap Funko Pops. So I get my figure. It's a General Grievous figure that I got at Comic-Con 2008. And it does not say Nendroid on it anywhere. It says Mighty Mug. And I'm like, oh god, for years I thought this was a Nendroid for some reason. And I'm like, hey guys, I was wrong, I gotta go. And they're like, what have you done? Tell us what you did. My figure is not a Nendroid. My figure is a Mighty Mug. And Kyrie goes, what the fuck is a Mighty Mug? Doot, 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 from him typing into his Google while he's walking. Yulin, what the fuck is this? Oh god, that was a huge fucking L, and I was just like, I gotta go. Hi, love. 30-minute mission. Good morning, all my sweet cuties. Hi, Grovey. Wait, you saying Funko Pops are cheap figures or chibi figures? My hearing be failing me. But they're everything but cheap. Maybe cheap made, but def not cheap. I'm saying CHEAP cheap. I don't actually know the price of Funko Pops, but my understanding is that they are cheaply made and their quality is low. Hi, Mommy Freya. Do I see the cute and adorable Freya? Only in chat, Nick, getting ready for walkies? They're pretty pricey? Oh, that just makes it worse. This zone does not have different weather settings. It has one single weather, which is called Fair Skies in the mod. I don't really think it's Fair Skies, but okay. Mommy, how are you, Riddle? Logitech, I was so mad yesterday. I did a bunch of tier 8 delves. I had 3 keys to use. I got a weapon, which I already had a 606 from Raid. I got wrists, which I already had a 606 from Raid. And then I got a helm, which was an upgrade, but 2 of the pieces were the 2 pieces I got from Raid, and I was like, how does this happen? I literally still have some greens on, damn it. Fair enough for...
I did some delves this morning and got not really much.
Damn. Fair enough for a final area weather.
On the plus side, I did a Grim Patrol and got my BIS trinket.
Hell yeah. We did the Mythic Zero Ara Ara dungeon, and nobody got the trinket. I think I got legs, I think. But it's weird, Mythic Zeros feel so useless. They're like harder than delves, but worse gear. And it's just like, why would you run these when you can just run delves a lot? I mean, you have to get the keys, but... Mythic... I expected to, like, we're gonna run all 8 Mythic Zeros this week. And it's like... eh.
Also, Mythic Zeros are on daily cooldown now.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, so I'm gonna be running that first boss in the spider place a lot this week, then. I don't want the trinket, but a lot of my guildies do. And of course, time to go. I hope work goes fast, Dr. Error. Have a good one. I'm trying to chip away at the campaign because I didn't do any of it on my monk. And now that I'm maining the monk, I'm like, oh god, I'm so far behind on the fucking story and quests. I want to get Lorewalker on my main character, which took me so long to fucking decide that I'm like, oh god. You too? Well, I don't want my day to go too fast. Quick Google search says $152 for a Nezuko from Demon Slayer Funko Pop. By comparison, I can buy 1,200 lumens flashlight for $159. $152 for a Funko Pop is fucking insane. I'm wondering what that is in, not dollar, right? I'm wondering what that is in USD. That is fucking insane. If that ends up being like $20, okay. I can believe that. But 152, I'm like, hang on, that's 3 digits, huh? I see Funko Pops. I see Funko Pops and Mighty Mugs, and I'm like, these things are cheap. These things do not look cool. I think Mighty Mugs were actually made with a lot of recycled stuff, so that was kind of cool of them. From what I learned yesterday, Nendroids were a little prettier. But if I had figurines, I'd want standard figurines. Less chibi stuff. Hi, Mommy X. Pout. Comfy. Steppies. In USD, it would be $26.88. So $26.88. My money being cheap fault, I think. Okay. 26. That's a little high. I would have expected 20. 26 is, close. But that's when it's like, ooh, that starts being... That makes sense, though. That checks out. Fuck you mean, I don't know, you used a foot emote. Pretty degenerate of you. I mean, what kind of person goes out of their way to find the most degenerate streamers out there that have foot emotes? Actively seeking that foot emote to use them in greeting people. That's just, a little like, you see that and it's like, And you know what the defense is, right? The defense is always, it's for the joke, it's for the meme. What is it? You have emote, I have subscription, I use emote. Yeah. Hi. Plonk. God, these ears are so flopsy. I make my money worth. Kisu? Hell yeah. I would bend down and kiss, but I feel like I'd fall if I did. Gotta be after treadmill. But I want to greet you like this in the morning. Of course it's a meat. Goodness. Oh my goodness. I saw a really funny mom story. This guy, he texts his mom, "What time was I born?" Basically just wanting to know what time of day they were born, right? His mom doesn't respond with, 4:19. She doesn't respond with, "Why do you want to know that?" She responds with, "Stay away from her." And it took me a moment to understand this text conversation. But the mom instantly knew that her son was talking to some, girl who's, horoscopes, your personality is dictated by what time of the day you were born. What time of day were you born? And so when he was just like, "Hey, Bob, what time of day was I born?" She was like, "Nope. Stay away from her. Stay away from that bullshit." That shit's funny to me. Today is Thursday, right? Got Star Wars today. God, we've got Hoth today. I love Hoth, and it's probably my favorite planet from Star Wars. But my God. At the third time in the last 3 months, it's just such a long zone. That's a little samey. I love the snow and ice. But the first time. I was born 12 o'clock p.m. Like the hot, horny sun. I think I was born around 9. I think it was like 9 in the morning. I don't know. I don't think it matters. think the only people it matters to what time you're born is twins. So that one of them can say, I'm the older sibling. And one of them has to be the younger sibling. I have no idea my time. Also, time to eat, Lo Fam Nom. Hell yeah. I like this song. I like the song for this zone. It also loops well. I'm like not hearing when it ends. Even though I know it's only a 2-minute song. Well, okay, right then. That's when it loops. I have no idea my time. Time to eat. Is Zealand on the menu? Not during the walk. But maybe after. Good lord. Have you been leveling your professions up, Logitech? I've been completely ignoring them, except for, like, grabbing flowers when I see them.
Most of them are at 50. All my gatherings are all at 100.
Oh, hell yeah. I want to get alchemy up so that I have potions that last, or not potions, but flasks that last double time. That's like my one goal with professions. On one hand, I'm like, maybe this is the expansion I go full crafter. Maybe this expansion I like level up all my alt crafting professions. So I have access to everything. And then I think about just how much effort that is. I'm like, no. No, that sucks. I do know that when I was about to be born, kind of weird shit started to happen. My mom told me. Things falling, lights going out and stuff. Huh. That sounds like superstitious stuff. And, only a coincidence. If not exaggerated and overblown. Steam had a new feature. I don't know if you guys saw the Steam Family feature. But it is, not relevant for most of us. I guess it could be relevant for Freya. But Steam Family is adding like a shit ton of parental controls. I was born during the 1984 San Francisco earthquake? During it? My mom was actually in it. She was working in San Francisco at the time. I was in it? That's crazy. Keck W. Yeah, my mom was in it. I don't think she was in much danger. She said it was terrifying. The biggest earthquake I was in like 93 or 94. I want to say I was 2 years old. And I want to say it was like a 5, 6, or 7 in Southern California. And when it happened, I slept through the whole thing. And that was the moment of realization for my parents that, oh, Yulin's a heavy fucking sleeper. Holy cow. Hi, Real Robo Knight. Thank you for the follow. But what I will now overblow is me wanting to eat your mom. Okay. Mom said I shook the world when I was born. Like, is that really a good thing, Mom? I died by my own vomit when I was a baby and had to be reanimated? Oh, God. Now I'm like, wait, is that just Groby saying that? Or is like that a thing that happens with babies? Because that's gnarly. Hi, Arkerbell. Hi, how the stream going? It is going good. We're at 1 mile already. We're cruising. Although I do want to drink. It can happen. It happened with me. So that, like, actually happened. Jesus. I lost one. The biggest earthquake I sitting on my desk. Felt something strange, then go back at playing game. I had a few of those in California. California is on a fault line, so they get earthquakes like daily. Now, most of them you don't feel unless you are in specific circumstances. I was in specific circumstances. My bedroom was on the second floor of a house, and I had my desk and 2 bookshelves pressed up against the desk. And so anytime there was an earthquake, if it was big enough, it would like shake the desk and bookshelves enough that they would just go for like half a second. They would just shake enough to cause space between them that they would make a small sound when they bumped each other again. And it would happen so fast it sounded like vibrating. And so, because of that, there was like 3 or 4 earthquakes that like, I was just playing WoW and my desk vibrates. And I was like, oh, earthquake. The first time it happened, I remember it happened. It's like, oh, fuck, what was that? I Googled the earthquake tracker. And it's like, yeah, 20 seconds ago, earthquake detected. And I run downstairs, Mom, Dad, did you 2 feel the earthquake? And they're like, no, literally not at all. I was like, I felt an earthquake. It was my desk shook. Look, it's on the tracker. And my dad's like, this is like a 1.2. We get those like 10 times a day, dude. And I was like, oh. Okay, then I guess it's not a big deal. The doc heard me crying before I was out of the womb, which can be dangerous. San Andreas is the scariest California fault line. I don't know that I've ever been to San Andreas. I went to San Francisco a lot. I went to Santa Rosa a lot. When I was ages...
San Andreas really isn't a location. It's just the name of the fault line.
Oh. Huh. What is in... Okay. Wait, there's not like a city called San Andreas?
Nope.
Is it like a county? It's literally just the fault line?
Just the fault line.
Huh. I didn't know that. Freya, may I please pet the tail? Of course, Nick. I think Freya coming into the world shook it. The world wasn't ready for Freya. Time for walkies? Hell yeah. I grew up, so when I was born, this is that second city of Dawntrail. Again, heavy Dawntrail spoilers. Look away if you haven't seen this. I'm not ready for the world. What you mean? The world is not ready for you. Ray didn't say hi. Time to commit seppuku. No, Air. It's time to commit Sudoku. Your dumpy is not ready for me. Sorry, not sorry. I don't think you're sorry at all. I said hi. Technically, they did say hi, all you cuties.
It's kind of ironic that you're close to another fault line too, Leland.
Is Missouri on
There's
a
that fault line that's... there's a fault line in southern Illinois by like St. Louis.
Oh my goodness. I thought I just had to worry about tornadoes.
Not really that active. It's just there.
Gotcha.
It has a potential.
One of those, yeah, it hasn't happened for, 1,000 years. But if it does... Good morning, all my sweet cuties, but I'm not cute. I swear to God. Want to visit Yellowstone? I'm gonna be honest. That exact reason is why I almost never say hi to specific people. I will sometimes, I'll do it if somebody does it to me. So if somebody adds me in a chat and is like, hi, Ewan, I'll be like, hi, person. But like, I do not go into chats and I'm like, all right, I gotta say hi to every single person there. Because I'm gonna miss one. And then they're gonna be like, you didn't say hi to me. And I'm just like, oh my god. I missed one person in a chat of 30, please. So anyone got any suggestions for a good reliable link charger cable for MetaQuest 3? I don't actually have any information on that. Because I have never used the quests. And my first thought is, there's different quality of chargers? Huh? I'm assuming you had one that is not good enough. And you need an upgrade. Missouri has a fault line that changed the direction of the river in the 1800s? What the fuck, you have a volcano and tornadoes? I do not have a volcano. I have tornadoes here in Missouri. We're at like the edge of Tornado Valley, I think. Or maybe we're not at the edge, I don't know. We don't get as many as other places like Oklahoma. But we do get quite a few tornadoes here.
You're solidly in Tornado Alley.
I'm solidly in it? God, okay. Why don't we get that many? Maybe we just do and I'm not aware of it.
Maybe no, you do, and it hits other parts of the state.
Mm-hmm. The first Monday of every month, they test the tornado sirens. Which scared the shit out of me the first time I moved here. Oh god, where was I going with that? I've never actually had a tornado come that close to me. There was one that was like 15 miles away, and it devastated this small neighborhood, which really sucked, but that's like the only tornado I've heard about here while living in Missouri.
There was an F5 that smashed a town south of me in 90.
Oh, wow.
Good old Plainsfield F5.
Mm-hmm. I'm good, Nick. Thank you. Thank you. How are you? I think people are overblowing the Yellowstone explosion. Well, hopefully it never happens. Because if it does, I'll miss a person or 20. Get Dono walled by a chatter. Oh no. True, you didn't say hi to me, Elon. Joking, you were the best you love. I literally did say hi to you. I love you all equally. Fun fact. Krakow sit at the Virginia of Hurricane. What? It always was us buy, then go on full hurricane. They always just go by us before they become a full hurricane, I think. Your autocorrect is really slapping you around there, Riddle. I see. Yeah, I was born in Southern California. I was born in a town, I think called Thousand Oaks. It was in oh god, Claremont. I think it's near Claremont. I was in that area. When I was 5, I moved to a town in the Redwood Forest called Twainhart. And my parents have wanted to live in a place like that ever since. They loved not having a fence in their backyard, but like just having a clear-cut square of a forest. Like the fence line was the tree line. I was born in Oakland? I lived in Twainhart for a year. After that, we went to Colorado. And I lived there from the age of 6 to 8. I was there for 2 years. I loved Colorado. Colorado was awesome. We had a basement. We had snow. But it was like dry, crunchy snow, which is way better than wet, sloshy snow. And the air was really dry, so I didn't know what allergies were when I lived in Colorado. After 2 years of that, we moved to Fairfield, California. And I hated it. I fucking hated living in California. It was sunny 11 months of the year. I burn in 5 minutes of sunlight. It was hot as balls. I learned what allergies were, and that I had them really fucking bad. No snow. I think we got snow one time when I lived in Fairfield. And it was like, oh, there's frost on your grass. And 20 minutes later, it's all gone. And it was like, this fucking sucks. I lived there for 10 years. When I was 18, I literally graduated from high school. 3 days later, I had my birthday. And then we moved. Like, four days later after my birthday, my mom and I just got in a car and drove to Missouri. My dad was already living there for 9 months at this point. Moved to Missouri. Went to college there. Was there for 5 years. When I finished college, my parents were expecting me to move out. I wasn't finding shit for a job. And I kind of wanted to, like, do GIS, which I needed a different degree for. And so they bought a small house in Texas, in Dallas. And I was like, I don't have anywhere to go. Am I coming with you guys? And they're like, yeah, sure. And the house was not big enough for 3 people. But we lived there for 3 years. It was a nice house. It would have been really perfect for just the 2 of them. Or like one person living on their own. It might have been a little... It would have been a little big for me on my own. It would have been like... Well, let's see. It had a living room, dining room, kitchen, a sunroom, a master bedroom, bathroom, hallway, and second bedroom. I typically use like 2 rooms. So I would have had like, I would have used the kitchen, the bathroom, obviously. I would have used a bedroom and then a second room with all like the VR stuff and desktop and what have you. I probably wouldn't have used the living room or dining room much. Or the sunroom. No, I would probably put all my like game stuff in the living room and not use that bedroom. Because I would just have that as a guest room. The dining room. God, I wouldn't do anything with the dining room. That's too much space for me. I was born in Oakland, Y1000. BL cut down anymore? You've exceeded the limit by existing. Pay with your sap. I don't remember what I said 1,000 with. Oh great, now bears and wendigos can freely come in and take Yulin away. Snow, I'm good, and Freya, you are my favorite. I want to see snow again. You could have slept outside in a tent. Yeah, I was born in Georgia. After living in Missouri for 5 years, or no. After living in that house in Dallas for 3 years, we then moved to a different house in Missouri. God, I'm mixing up all the names. After living in that house in Dallas for 3 years, we moved to a bigger house in Dallas for, well, for them, 1.5 years. For me, 1 year. This house was really fucking nice. I liked it, except that the bedroom I had was, like, connected to my parents' bedroom. Specifically, it was, like, my bedroom, and then the wall that my bed was on was the same wall that the other side was their walk-in closet. And so every morning my dad would get ready for work at 6 a.m. and I was just like, I don't know how it did this, but it sounded like the wall was scraping. It'd wake me up at 6 a.m. I hated it. But other than that, it was a really nice place. I lived there for 1 year. And then my dad was like, I'm retiring. And when I retire, I'm getting the fuck out of Dallas. So you're either coming with us, or you're getting your own place. And I was like, all right, then I'm getting my own place. So I went and got my own place, and my mom was like, you're moving out earlier than we are. You don't have to move out that early. And I was like, I mean, I guess, but why wait? Hi, Sir Noble. Sir Noble's in the middle of a move right now. I ended up living in an apartment in Irving for 3 years. I like that apartment. That apartment was the perfect amount of space for me. It was a living room, it was a bedroom, walk-in closet, bathroom, kitchen, washer dryer closet in the kitchen. That shit was nice. Bed in a box, back annihilated. Oh no. After living in that apartment for 3 years, I moved back in with parents in Missouri. And I've been with them for 2 years, a little over 2 years now. The first year back with them was miserable because I was job hunting the entire year and finding fuck all. The second year, we started streaming. And that's been the best year of my life. So by all these dates, is Ewan 64 years old? I am 33, Groby. I was born in 91. I need 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house. Not just for space, but to keep my kids from going WWE on each other every other day. Dad be walking on the wall. I like seeing you, Freya. Sweet and all. My stencil. No, it was like 2 or 3 years in a condo in Southern California. 2 or 3 years in a house in Thousand Oaks, California. 1 year in Twain Harte. 2 years Colorado. 10 years California. North California in Fairfield. 5 years Missouri. 7 years Texas. 2 years Missouri again. I am 3 years younger than Ewan. You're 30 years old? I would not have guessed that, Nick. So by all these dates, you napping? We will have a nap today, yes. It'll be a short one. We'll have Star Wars today. And so we'll nap for 2 hours if we do a 3-hour stream. If we go long, the nap gets cut short. But if I stream for 3 hours, I will nap for 2, and then head off for Star Wars. Tons of youngling in chat. You cannot be calling somebody who's 30 years old youngling. Alright, that was the nice city in Heritage found. Time to go back to the shitty outside where there's lightning everywhere. That's not how it works. These damn kids. Just because you're the oldest doesn't mean you get to call everyone else a baby. I was born in 94, Yolan? Yeah. Hell yeah. Sorry, I mean milk drinker. Bet, see you in a bit. Gonna try and get the last part of Descendant. Good luck, Icy Fire. Oh no, that sounds sussy. Yeah. I am 6 years away from being a fellow hag. Is there an age connected to being a hag? I know that women are considered old in Japan at 25. When a woman turns 25 in Japan, they call her a Christmas cake. Because Christmas cakes are eaten on Christmas Eve, the 24th. And if a Christmas cake has not been sold in a shop by the 25th, it's useless. Because nobody's going to buy it anymore. It is past its expiration. So they get super discounted just to sell them and get rid of them. Which is like, oh my god, that's horrible. I am 6 years away from being a full hag. I consider 30 hag era. Okay. Freya, can I be your Christmas cake? Would you buy me as a cake on December 33rd? The fuck is 40 then? Dog, apparently there's a cult that thinks being 18 makes you a hag. Never underestimate how dumb parts of the internet is. Wise, Freya. Euland, of course? Hell yeah. Damn, I need to go to Japan to get me all the Christmas cakes. Maybe I can be the next Genghis Khan. There's actually already quite a bit of people that do that. I remember seeing a story of a guy that he goes to Japanese OnlyFans pages, and their beauty standards are crazy there. And so a lot of them are marking themselves as like chaotic, out of touch, obese, fallen off, like just really like negative things about themselves. But you look at their profiles and they're just like, they're not even chubby. They're just not, for lack of a better explanation, they're not anorexic. Hi, monkey, monkey, monk. And so like these women that are relatively normal, they're marking them profiles as like fat or chubby. And so this guy is basically going to Japanese dating sites, specifically looking for chubby. And like, they're fairly unknown, like they don't have any followers, and he's spoiling them with attention and becoming like their favorite fan. No Warframes on screen. You know, it's actually funny, Warframe. I went to a Warframe map to walk in and do our stretches this morning. And it was a really good map. It was the Orbiter, but I just didn't like the music there. In most of the areas that I would have walked in, there was no music. And it was just like, I would need to have my own music for doing my stretches here. And I'm just not particularly feeling that. So maybe another time. I like me some chubbies. But yeah, I really want a Warframe map to do stretches in. I try to get like one map of... I want like one map of every video. Not every video game, but a lot of the games that I like and games that have maps in VR chat. But not all games are loved the same amount, right? Final Fantasy has a lot of good maps to walk in. World of Warcraft has less good maps to walk in.
Well, it's just like sci-fi. Lots of Star Wars and Star Trek, but not much anything else.
PSO has a few good maps to walk in. Spyro and Kirby, a lot of good maps. Crash Bandicoot, not a single good map for that guy. The maps exist, but they're just, what the fuck is happening in this fever dream? I don't mind body type. You ever do Warfare? May I please friend you? You can friend me now, Nick. Are you saying friend me on VR chat or friend me on Warframe? Because you can friend me on Warframe. Polo? Pollo? Is it Polo or Pollo? I'm assuming Pollo. We're at 2 miles. God, I'm so excited for our second raid day. We're going Saturday. Friend you on Warframe? Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Second raid for me is tonight.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully we'll get the last boss down and some bosses down in Heroic.
I watched the guide for the last boss tonight. My buddies were saying it was more mechanics than Razagath. I was like, is it? It actually is. It kind of feels like there's just 2 phases, but the second version of the first phase is just slightly different. It feels like it's the same mechanics, though, just with portals. Curvy nod. Hell yeah. I'll tell you, as a tank, I'm a little worried about the last boss. That seems like a gnarly tank swap. She does a 2-hit combo. The first hit increases the damage you take by the second hit. The second hit... No, the first hit increases physical damage you take, I think. So you just, like, don't get to tank for however long that debuff is. And then the second tank gets a massive healing absorb. So it's like, you're going to get low from that and need to be healed up pretty fast. Also be happy it's bought Destiny 2 Final Shape mechanics. I have no idea what you mean by that, Riddle. It's bought Destiny 2 Final Shape mechanics. Oh, it's not Destiny. Okay. What was wrong with Final Shape mechanics? I thought Final Shape was really liked. Final Shape did really well as a DLC. Fastest of Fingers? I like tough fights. I like it when there's a lot of stuff mechanically to do. What is your favorite boss from the raid, Logitech?
Done enough to figure out. I've done most of the bosses once. It's just kind of all blah at this point.
Yeah. I really like the Broodmother fight with the eggs. I think that one's really cool. Yes, it's like, but the mechanics can be derpy at sometimes. So, Riddle. I actually played Destiny 2, and I've done 2 of the raids. When I did them, Core showed me... She showed me... I think it's the Leviathan raid? And the other one was the City of Something? The Forsaken City? I don't know. It's the one with the Sparrow race. When she showed me those raids, she had her friend named Mooger basically raid lead and explain the fights to me. And it was Core, Mooger, I think another veteran in their guild, 2 newbies that were friends of Mooger, and then me, a newbie, a friend of Core. So 3 new players. And Mooger is explaining the raid fights, and Mooger, this guy could be like a tour guide for MMOs. This guy explained it so well, so clear, and like gave the history of the raid and like what people did in the past, but what we're gonna do now. He genuinely made going into this raid for the first time so fun and like so stress-free. It was a really good experience. And like you could tell this guy is really passionate about Destiny, really passionate about teaching new players and having fun, and was very confident in getting people into Destiny. And so we do these 2 raids. And so he's like, newbie number 1, what'd you think? He's like, this game's awesome. I can't wait to do more next week. What about you, newbie number 2? Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I'd love to join the raid group and, you know, raid with you guys every week. What about you, Euland? That was fun. I never want to do this again. And he was just like, what? And I was like, yeah, I don't like these raids. It's a style that I really don't like. He's like, was it something that I, you know, did I push you too fast? I was like, oh no, you were awesome. This is about the raids, not you. You made this great. I never want to do this again. And he was just like, he was having so much trouble not being offended or insulted, but he was having trouble, like, not connecting I didn't have fun to he did a good job, but I didn't have fun. He was, like, struggling and thinking he did something wrong. And I had to, like, literally sit him down and be like, Mooger, I have never seen a tour guide for raids make it as fun as you did. You are actually skilled at this. I come from WoW. I like DPS races. I like number checks. I don't like puzzles where I have to figure it out each time. That is not what I find fun in a raid group. In fact, in a raid fight like that, I find that stressful. So I'm not going to raid in Destiny. But you who enjoy this, I hope you have fun doing this. And good job. No, those are okay. But the new ones are loco? Oh, we have a new Final Fantasy video. Oh, he's the raid guy. Yeah. My How to Turns the Table. An update to slow me down. Daniel, you made that guy down a bottle of whiskey when the raid in. I think once I sat him down, he was like, okay. Damn, you ruined his whole life. Hi, Zuby. But he was like, it's snowing? Hell yeah. Oh, shit. Got the scarf on. Hi, Zuby. Put the Kupo on. I come from WoW. In WoW, we have a lot of fights called patchwork fights, where the boss literally stands still and just hits the tank. And all you do is hit the tank, or hit the boss harder than he hits the tanks, and kill him before he kills you. Patchwork fights are literally like, hey, test your DPS. You know, look at the numbers in a somewhat objective situation of a raid, where you're getting all the buffs, you're getting a lust timer. Here's how you do. People like patchwork fights, not all of them being patchwork fights, but people like, you know, having one patchwork fight per raid. Because it's an opportunity to be like, where does everybody stand against each other on the meters? Which you can kind of get that without a patchwork fight, but not in one fight. You kind of get that, you know, over a few fights. And so I don't think Destiny has fights like that. I think every fight in Destiny is more of a puzzle than a DPS race, than a stats check. Whereas in WoW, if a patchwork fight is at the beginning, it's literally just a freebie. Test your damage. If a patchwork fight is like halfway through, that is a gear checker. That is your DPS better have enough to meet Enrage, your healers better have enough, and your tanks better be tanky enough. Everything is a puzzle with fiery hoops. Yeah, I don't like that. I like knowing what's gonna happen, preparing for it, and knowing when I get this, I'm gonna do this. And Destiny 2 is like, hey, this thing disappeared, go find it, but to find it, you have to do the puzzle by unlocking this. And to unlock this, you have to do this randomized pattern here. I'm just like, oh my god. I don't like that. I just want to do the thing. I don't think it's bad in any way. It's just definitely not my preferred style. Damage check would burn me out. I never learned how to optimize, so I always be the bottom of damage checks. Trust. I have sarcasm start. Such a wonderful friend who loves to tell me how well I did Monster Hunter. Sarcasm, man. Without my glasses, when I read that as Frey Hoops, ignore when. That's funny. Devs, you don't like jumping through hoops, Lamau. Yeah. There's some fights in WoW that's like, this is a puzzle that you need to figure out. Is there one like that in the new raid? That's like, hey, this could go 5 different ways, do it right. It's not the first boss, it's not the second boss, not the third one. Things can go wrong in all these fights, but that's just like user error. There's some of these in like dungeons, but I don't think they put these too much in raid. Needless to say, I'm fine if I don't hunt with said individual ever again. Are you talking about me? Because I thought you did fucking awesome when we played together. You got your ass turned inside out by Brachitios and he killed you a lot. But when we fought Amaterasu, you were fucking crushing him. Last DPS on the damage output gets kicked. Have you guys ever been in a guild like that? Where it's like, okay, we have 10 DPS slots and 12 people. So the bottom 2 DPS get kicked every boss. That shit's rough. I was very briefly in a guild like that, and everybody complained. Ray doing hula hoops? No, no, no. Also, you guys are bundle up for the snow. Bear, go ahead and kick me to save time. There, now I'm dressed for snow? Hell yeah. Do you recall ever telling me how I did with your DPS tracker? You're fine. Okay, okay. I didn't run a DPS tracker in Rise. I did in World. I thought you were saying Icy Fire. You have a wonderful friend that loves to tell you how well I did in Monster Hunter. I thought you were saying, like, I complimented you too much and you were like, I'm not good. Stop complimenting me. But you're talking about a friend that was literally like, your damage sucks ass, bro. That shit sucks. I got a random group like that in FF14? Gah. Snow cheer. I love snow until I have to drive in snow. The moment I have to clear snow off of a car at 7 a.m., I no longer like snow. But staying inside and looking out the window at snow, I love snow. Yeah, I already beat myself up. I don't need a 2v1. I saw one of the best things on the Monster Hunter subreddit today, Icy Fire. It was somebody quoting their friend that was like, dude, I suck at this game. It feels like I never do well in Monster Hunter. And then it was them responding with, you are literally playing on Master Mode, dude. Which is a fair take, right? Like, there's people that, you know, they're clearing Master Mode quests in like 5 minutes. There's people that are making it sweaty. If you're playing on the hardest difficulty of a game, though, on Master Mode, I don't know, you're doing fine. I really don't like that. I would never get a DPS tracker in an MMO. I like a DPS tracker in an MMO because it lets you know when you're doing bad or good. It lets you know what works, right? In WoW, I don't always know exactly what a class should be doing for a rotation. So like Subtlety Rogues. I don't know what you're supposed to do for AoE. Do you spam Fan of Knives and get as many ruptures out, rupture being like a 20-second dot on one target? So if you're fighting 10 enemies, do you just Fan of Knives, rupture this guy? Fan of Knives, rupture the second guy. Fan of Knives, rupture the third guy. Fan of Knives, rupture the fourth guy. All the way to all 10. By the time you get to the 10th, the first one is running out, so you go back and do it all again. Rupture them one by one. Is that crazy AoE DPS? Or, instead of Rupture, do you use... not Shuriken Storm, it's Black Powder. Which is an AoE hit on everything, but it's really not that strong? Or, do you Rupture like 3 things and then start switching to Black Powder? The thing is, every time Rupture ticks for damage, you get energy. And so you want some of them out for energy regen. I think the balance is like, hey, if Black Powder does, let's say does 50,000 and Rupture does 500,000, you would need more than 10 targets to make Black Powder worth it if all of your Ruptures time out fully. So it would probably be like get 3 Ruptures out and then spam Black Powder at that point. It's just like, I don't know what to do with Subtlety AoE. And in that case, having a DPS tracker lets me know exactly what I'm doing, right? On this first group, I can test it. How do I do when I only do Rupture AoEs? I did 300k DPS. How do I do when I only do Black Powder AoEs? I do 150k DPS. Oh god, well that sucks. Let's not do that. How do I do when I do 3 Ruptures and then Black Powder AoEs? I did 400k DPS. Okay, so that's looking better. But you can't just have the 3 trials, because obviously each pull is different. If somebody pulls 20 mobs, you should do more AoE than the time the tank pulled 4 mobs, right? So it's... you gotta just learn. And the DPS tracker is a great tool for this, what works and what doesn't. I love staying warm in cold weather. Being outside when I feel the frost on my face is the best thing. Mm-hmm. I can see why it stresses you out, Zooey. I get stressed out if I know somebody is judging me and I can't see the numbers. I don't like DPS tracker. The end game is getting the enemy face down and dead. Fast or slow, I don't care that much. DPS tracker for training rotations? Fine. DPS tracker to prove superiority? Turn your wee-wee inward to frick yourself. I completely disagree, Icy Fire. If you're gonna be a shithead about it, and like, I beat you on DPS, suck it, I'm better than you, yeah, fuck those people. But there's a lot of people, and I'm kind of in this group, who that is often the fun in an MMO. There's many reasons to go to raids in WoW, right? There's one group who, they like the progression. They like the race, and killing the boss first before other groups. That is the world first race, right? They like being ranked. You know, even if you're not group 1, there's some sort of like, oh, I was the 587th group to kill this boss in a race of 10,000 groups. That's a good feeling. Being in the top 10%, almost the top 5%. People like that. People like the gear of their character, right? People like, they go to raid just for the purples, just to gear up and get a higher item level. It's like the RuneScape mentality of progressing your character. That's just everything you do in the game is for that. A lot of people go to raids just for the social aspect, just to hang out with their friends. I'm halfway in this group. If it wasn't for my friends, I probably wouldn't raid in WoW at all. Another group is the people that enjoy the competition, right? If I'm a DPS and Logitech is a DPS, we could have fun competing against each other in a friendly competition, not in a I beat you Logitech, suck my dick shithead, like not a negative way, but like, you know, playing a game of ping pong against two people, you have fun. One wins and one doesn't. Well, it's the same thing with a DPS meter between friends in a raid group. One wins, one tops the meter, and one doesn't. I don't see Icy Fire anymore.
Just need to change your name to something else on details.
I don't know how to do that yet.
Mine's a bad DPS below.
Parisu's is fucking Nia. So when she's on the DPS meter, it's just NYA. And if she's tanking, it shows up as Uwu. I need to change
I
what
originally
mine
did
is.
because I was tanking, so anyone below me was apparently bad.
Oh, that's so toxic.
But now I don't tank.
That's funny. Well, I see time to F you and inside wee wee. What the fuck? You only do to prove your superiority in League as a support with the highest damage, otherwise no. You're wrong, Zooey. You're just wrong. I'm working on getting a Descendant in the first Descendant. Yeah, Icy Fire was here a moment ago. He can't be on VRChat and First Descendant because they both use anti-cheat, and so they conflict with each other. Of they like competition, go do sport. If they like competition, go do sport. That is the sport for them, Riddle. I feel like it's incredibly insensitive to say, if you want competition, don't play video games, go play basketball. I like video games and I like the competition. I'm gonna play WoW and compete on the damage meters. I'm not gonna be shitty about it. In fact, I have a whole story where I inspired people to get better because I was just overly positive with it. And I created the best DPS group of a raid guild this guild had ever fucking seen. You're making babies? You guys do so in a friendly manner? That's perfectly fine, because you two agree to partake. Getting shit on when you're just there to hang out with friends is another matter. Yeah, your friend was just being shitty. Sorry your entire guild chooses to partake? Mm-hmm. Thanks, guys. We got this, guys. They all die. Zuvi, no. More so making a Warframe? In Mists of Pandaria, I was late to the expansion. I started playing 5 weeks after the expansion came out. I missed all the hype just because I was playing Guild Wars 2. When I did come, the last thing I'd been playing was Warlock, so I played that. And Warlock had gotten a big overhaul, and I was trash at it. And so I re-rolled Rogue, but I could not find a raiding guild. I eventually found one in fucking trade chat called the Lollipop Guild. All of my friend connections had, like, died out and stopped playing WoW, so it's just like, man, I had nowhere to go except fucking trade chat. So I joined the Lollipop Guild. They needed a DPS. They had 3 healers, 2 tanks. They needed me as a 5th DPS. And I was undergeared. They were like, oh, we're gonna gear you up. You know, we're gonna run some heroics with you. I was like, okay. And then I go to raid, and, like, they had literally only killed 2 bosses. They were stuck on the first boss on normal. This was not a good guild. But that was fine, you know, I was kind of excited to go through the progression of all the way through normal, all the way through heroic. And there really wasn't that many bosses in Mogusha. Well, actually, no. The first tier of Mists of Pandaria, there was a shit ton of bosses. I don't know why they'd only killed 2. Well, they just suck, that's why. I come in, none of them are using damage meters. And, the first week, I was so undergeared, I was bottom DPS. The second week, we killed 2 bosses again, and I'm, like, right there with everybody. I've caught up to them. The third week, I am now top DPS by a lot. I've just been gearing up this character to catch up with them, and they were, like, heroic dungeon geared, with some raid gear. Very few pieces, because we're only killing 2 bosses. Then I just overtake them. And I start, like... I start complimenting whoever does the highest on the damage meter of the 4 that aren't me, right? And so I remember we killed one of the bosses in Heart of Fear, and I was like, damn, BM Hunter did really good on that fight. And they're like, what do you mean? I was like, well, your damage was higher than normal. Like, you got some crits, you popped off, good job. And they were like, can you show it to me? And I was like, yeah. And so I link in the meter. And, like, I don't know, I was like 30k DPS. This guy was like 22k DPS. And then the others were like 18 to 16k DPS, right? And he's like, oh, you did way better. I was like, well, I'm not gonna, you know, shit on you guys for it. I'm not gonna be like, I did the best. What are you guys doing, right? Like, that's not appropriate. It's like, yeah, I guess so. It was just like, I just wanted to say, like, you did really well. You did better than you normally do. It's like, okay, cool. And then after doing that and like, hey, this person did good on this fight. This person did good on this fight. Good job. They would all just start asking me for the damage meter every fight. They'd be like, show me the damage meter. I was like, you can just get your own. So I helped them get I helped each of them get their own damage meter. And then, it just became like, I just led by example with this, right? So they all started wanting to win. They all started wanting to beat me. And, like, they started doing research. They started, like, going and looking up guides, YouTube videos, proper consumables and whatnot. All 4 of them catch up to me. And now we get to a point where, like, we're crushing all of normal, starting to clear heroic. Our tanks suck ass. Our healers suck ass. But our DPS, on point. At the point where, like, you know, the first time one of them beat me on a fight, they were congratulating him. They were like, you fucking did it! You beat you! And I'm like, good job, dude. It was, like, the most wholesome competition I've ever seen. And I fully take credit for manipulating all of them into this positivity. 100% I am proud of this. But, like, that's a time where DPS meters are just a positive thing. It pushed them to improve, and they never got toxic with it. Oh, you did come. I feel that playing Ragnarok. Just like, I'll gladly teach anyone fighting games. Trust I'm not going to put my Evo foot forward. I want you guys to get some wins to find your footing and answer my questions you may have. Talking about Lollipop. Lollipop Chainsaw Repop. I never played that game. If I see you struggle against a move, I'll offer advice on how to stop my approach even. That said, I know most newcomers have to wrestle with pride, which is something you'll learn to toss out as time goes. Moral of the story, fight me. Euland, I beat you on the meter, did you even try? What the fuck? Euland, I beat you on the meter, did you even try? No. I wanted to get you a victory so that you'd feel better about yourself because you take L's all day. God, that'd be so fucking toxic. Hi, Gale. I like being crushed by someone more experienced than me in fighting games. Winning a given win doesn't feel like winning. Yeah, they say that about learning in duels in, well, World of Warcraft, but any game. If you just win all the time, you're not learning. But if you lose, that means you're going against better people and you're getting the opportunity to learn. Now, whether you actually learn is up to you, but Euland only take L's. I took a big one yesterday, Gale. I took a big L. I thought I had an Nendroid. I do not have an Nendroid, Gale. I have a Mighty Mug. Which is a lot less cool.
But Euland really wants to take D's.
Okay. I mean, yes, but... Still, I don't like meter. I like damage meters. I hate not having a damage meter. I understand when a game doesn't run damage meters. Because, quite frankly, while they are good in this situation where I can foster the positivity, on a grand scale, they're usually negative. I take L in games and in life. I'm the L master? No. Dan thought I was free of the tired. And I just ironhead the way. Oh my god. Ah. I need a drink. Ah. I ran a damage meter in Monster Hunter. Hi, AJ Gale. Where are you walking? Right now we are walking through Garlemald, which is a zone in Final Fantasy XIV, the Endwalker expansion. Where are we walking? Nowhere in particular. Just 5 miles minimum. It's my exercise for the day. A painful reminder why I suck at fighting, Gale, my whole life is a L. I think you're all being negative. I think it's a W that I met all of you. You just need to practice more, same. I mental point every time I make or receive a move that make me die when I work on how can I fix it. I used to be like that. I'm now at a point where I'm just like brain off half the time in games. And so I learned slowly. You just in a chair, aren't you? What? No, I'm on a treadmill. My legs are moving. What do you mean in a chair? Have you tried being positive to Gale, Euland? Yes. Yes, I have. I'm positive to Gale all the time. What? I love Gale. Roby, good mindset for learning. Sure. You can see my legs moving. What? Fuck you, Euland. Fuck you. I'm nice to Gale all the time. Fuck you, Gale. How does that work out for you? It works out great. I consider Gale a friend. We're not like the closest friends, and we don't play games together without there being a mutual involved, like Voss. But I like Gale. I'd be up to playing games with Gale. Is this the loser mentality guy again? Which guy? Prove it? AJ. You are looking at the proof. These are my legs. Right here. They are moving. I don't know what you mean by... I grab this. We're in a Terraria world. Oh, this one. This is what it looks like in VR chat. Whoa. What? Ah. You know how that little... You know how little that narrows it down, Riddle? Elon doesn't want to play with me, even if there's a mutual. Air, have you ever asked to play with something, then jump? I am not going to jump on a treadmill! I consider myself a friend of Gale. I just accept that he's better. That said, he actively tries to help me out. I still want to go into training mode and learn crap. That's on me, but Gale does offer pointers. Do you know what VR chat is? Feisty training mode. I mean, do Feisty against people. Just lab and stuff doesn't help that much. It depends on how you learn. Hi, Roxas. It depends on how you learn, Gale. Because I'm the type that, like, training mode absolutely helps me the most. My strength is, like, awareness of differences. And knowing this is strong, that is weak. They're looking to do this. What I typically struggle is with mechanical skill and practicing against bots where I won't get interrupted lets me start that training. And then I transition to a point of I do this against players where they're trying to interrupt the combo. Is it time to put AJ down for a nap? No, but I'm gonna stop, like, reading the Faker stuff. Hi, Marshmallow. I'll let you know if I want you to do something, Lost One. It helps if you actively focus on that during battles. Just don't get lost in the sauce of securing the win. I sense no intelligent life at them. Oh god. All the people that mod a lot for other channels are like squaring up like, is it time? Is it time? No, it's we are far from that time. Honestly, if somebody came here and was like, you're faking it, you're faking the whole thing, I would never ban them for that. I think it's weird and I might stop reading their stuff. How long have you been walking for? Today, I have been walking for... Where's my timer? About an hour and 25 minutes. We are at 3.4 miles on the treadmill right now. At 2.5 miles per hour. Sure, training mode helps you practice combos and such, but it doesn't help you against the pressure and such of people. For sure, for sure. But that's not something I struggle with. The pressure is, like, irrelevant to me. Gotta practice on your fundamentals and consistency instead of trying to apply some sauce. If you meant today, it's been about an hour, 25, 30 minutes. If you meant for the stream in total, 419 days consecutive. We have not missed a day, except there was one where I had to do power outages. I only walked like 1 mile those days. That singular day. Who we killing in Minecraft? We're not killing anybody. Another bitch-ass alpha bottom sad. What? Motherfucker, we hear eye twitching and all. I'm proud of my mix-up game as a grappler, so there's that. Say my neutral's pretty solid, maybe need to work on approach because grappler's slow. Once you have your basis ready, you can start making changes to make things up. We have a quiet video. This is the 6th video we recorded? Zereth Mortis. I still need to go back and do a lot of this zone just for unlocks. Do a 360 no-scope, then I believe in you. I don't know how to tell you. I'm on a treadmill with a VR headset cable. That would be... I think if I did that, that would disprove it. Bruh. Dude be like Venture Bro. They have to prove you fuck all. This zone is so tragic. Because it's actually a really pretty zone with... I don't want to say good or interesting lore. But conceptually, it's neat. Aesthetically, it's gorgeous. But it just came at one of the lowest points of World of Warcraft. And is so just like forgotten. I think this was like, when this was current, was the lowest point in subscriber numbers. Gale, do you see my bases are fine? Am I missing something? I'm not sure if that's base or basics. Let Lost remove their ability to come? Why? That's a fate worse than death error. What the fuck? Do a 360 no scope. What would I no scope? There's no scope, there's no gun. Hi, Cairo. Cairo, are you gonna start getting Mighty Mugs? I think they're made with recycled parts. Excuses, excuses, SMH. You know how we're watching that one direct and it had that ugly-ass Rugrats game? Yeah. Go on. What the fuck? God, I love those 10-year-olds coming in chat. It's free on Epic already. Oh, that's bad. I'm behind on adding game trailers to the playlist. We might... No, I shouldn't do it on a weekend. Because the more people I have in the world, the more people that are like, I'm not seeing the game trailers. Did you buy it? Yeah, these damn kids. Give me the old Game Boy Rugrats back. I actually had that, Roxas. I know exactly which one you're talking about. That was like my second Game Boy game. I don't think I ever came close to beating it. I mean, it's free, so yes, but no. That's what it is, Roxas. Same. Dude, I got a Game Boy, and my first game was Pokemon Blue. And for some reason, because I got it... Because my friend Ben had Pokemon Red, he was like, you should get Pokemon Blue. And then I got it for Christmas, and for some reason, for years, I was like, that was so cool of Ben to give me Pokemon Blue. And then I thought about it more, I was like, what the fuck was I... Of course that came from my parents. Why do I think Ben, a 6-year-old, gave me Pokemon Blue? What the fuck? Pokemon Blue was my first game. I got it with a Game Boy Color. And then I got the Rugrats game. What other Game Boy games do I have? I remember I got Pokemon Silver. I don't think I had many Game Boy games. Until I got Game Boy Advance. Then I got a lot more. I remember I got Pokemon Sapphire. Oh, I had Pokemon Yellow on the Game Boy Color. I remember I got Mega Man Battle Network, Mega Man Zero, Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Those were like my 3 Game Boy games outside of Pokemon that I was like, I fucking love these. Who's Ben? Your imaginary friend? No, he was just a friend in 1st and 2nd grade. I remember he had a condition that his hair was white. Even though he was like 5 years old, 6 years old, his hair was like just snow white, just like his father's. It's an option, Icy. But you lose your defensive burst. Need to round start burst and insta get full meter to spend on shenanigans. It's past kindergartner's bedtime already. Time to put the iPad down. It's HD remakes of all the Game Boy games. Yeah, I don't want the remake if it make it look worse. Well, here's the thing, Roxas. I don't know if you've ever looked at Rugrats aesthetics. It's pretty fucking ugly. So you met an isekai protagonist. I don't think having white hair, well, it's definitely an aesthetic that a lot of isekai protagonists like, right? I feel like it's more common for the main girl or one of the main girls to have the white hair. Truck coon. So Blondie is a condition now. They're not blonde, Riddle. They have white hair, not blonde hair. Like white. What's your hair color?
You're saying that Freya is the protagonist here?
No. So if you say the protagonist has white hair, and I'm thinking of like Belle from the Tower Dungeon anime, yes. But I'd say it's more common for like the main girl to have white hair. I think it's way more common for the main protagonist to be like a self-insert. So just have like super generic features, the like super nondescript black or dark brown hair color. My hair color is dark brown. I grew up with like sunny blonde hair. I grew up with really bright blonde hair. And just every year it gets a little bit darker. Also icy. Gold burst is no longer full meter. It's just positive bonus. I honestly burst at bad times and eat more damage. So maybe offensive burst is an option I should try. Shush, I'm trying to make it sound not ugly. It is, but it was fun. I don't know if I ever had fun with the Rugrats Game Boy game. I had a lot more fun with Pokemon. And then once I got the Game Boy Advance games, I fucking love Tactics Advance. I like Battle Network. I love Mega Man Zero. My fucking raid alerts are Mega Man Zero. I'm gonna put some white on Yulin's hair, and I don't mean hair dye. Yeah? Blonde hair, white hair, potato. They are very different. What main girl has white hair, though? Well, there's the girl in, Akashic Record of Bastard. Oh, it's the protagonist hair in... I'd need to look up a list. I feel like white hair for the main girl is pretty common. Hello, Yulin grow just like a kitten. Could do that, Icy. Though you do tend to defensive burst on the spots where people usually RC to extend combos or burst bait. What fighting games are you talking about, by the way? I think they're talking Strive. Sorry for the off-topic bits, Yulin. Glad you don't force us to focus on you like some narcissistic streamers. I love it when you guys go off topic, because that gives me more stuff to talk about and makes it easier for me to yap. Angel beats Kanade? Claymore series? The entire cast in Claymore? Yeah. I know you're referencing an Icy Fire. But I've legitimately seen a streamer, like two people having a conversation, and the streamer go, "Can you guys shut up? This stream is like, about me, and I don't really know what you guys are talking about, so, I can't contribute to the conversation in my own stream, and that's pretty disrespectful in my eyes." And it's just like, oh, fuck, okay. Oh, Neo sounds like the one my brother is addicted to. Ken Kaneki? Wait, no, that's just an edgy femboy. I don't know, I feel like throughout history there's been a shit ton of anime that have white hair protagonists, and then there's been a shit ton of anime that have white hair main female character. Hero from Dead Man Wonderland? I'm trying to hard here. Yeah. It was you, wasn't it? Huh? I don't think I'm the main girl of any anime. I think if there was an anime that had me as the main girl, it'd be shit. It'd be one of those, like, seasonal filler anime. 12 episodes. Maybe you watch it just because something about the concept is interesting to you. Guilty Gear is a great music track with a game attached. I'm gonna be honest. I find the Guilty Gear OST kind of lacking. And I know that's a fucking take. I think it's good, but I find all of their songs really samey. I feel like you listen to one song, and then you listen to the other song, and you're just like, this is practically the same song. There's The Town Inside Me, that's great. But then, like, I just feel like they're all really, really samey. I don't know any other Guilty Gear songs. He plays the girl with the long combo by what I remember. Nah, Eland. It would be an H anime? Hell yeah. Sounds right up my alley. Eland is my anime, and I'm gonna be a self-insert. Wait, that's actually a kind of funny play on words there, Air. Town Inside Me sounds like one of Yu Yu's fantasies. Okay, you can say that. But, Air, do you know what song we're talking about? Because that is a great fucking song. How do you do that? Do what? Also, yeah, I probably think no one here has seen Mako from Anohana. I think a lot of people have seen that, Roxas. I've seen it. Anohana was good. Nah, you want to be Moe slice of life anime? If there was like a slice of life hentai, fucking hell yeah. The town inside me and everyone's voice. Mods, burn this man for their incorrect opinion. Down inside me sounds like one of Yu's fantasies, only I'm not there, just watching from afar. Absolutely no fucking clue. You should go listen to the song, Air. It's Bridget's theme from Guilty Gear Strive. Which, Bridget has been a little controversial with this game. Bridget is fucking cute, and everybody loves Bridget, is the thing. However, lore-wise, they have decided they're trans now, and not a femboy. And so there's a lot of people that are like, no! You can't retcon them that way! They will always be a femboy! And it's like, people change. I don't know. Don't let me drag the unnamed anime thing. Start with B. And the one about the girl that wants to be popular? Yeah, I checked my Steam family. He shared with me. He has 3 Guilty Gear games, Strive included. Kroby. Girl with a long combo. Doesn't really narrow it down much. What did I heard? Ain't all H anime kinda slice of life? I guess in a way. Slice of life usually refers to, like, a normal, like, slice of life thing, right? And I feel like most hentai have something crazy going on, right? Like a fantasy with orcs and stuff. Or, a magical girl situation with tentacle monsters. Or, these guys go to a, amusement park, but it's not really like an amusement park, it's like a sex-themed amusement park. None of those are, like, something you would ever see in real life. But that is kind of, you know, like, I can kind of see it. There's a lot of anime that are just like, these are normal people. Never played Guilty Gear, but I will try it. And listen to all OSTs. Listen to The Town Inside Me for now. That's, if there's one song you need to know from Guilty Gear, it's that one. Sorry, the writer can do whatever they want because it's their character? Exactly. I think it was one of the meta cares, but I don't know. There's the Yaoi Slice of Life with tons of flipping. I love Slice of Life. Something something school days ending. Oh god, school days is fucking wild. Roby girl with long combo and meta, so it might be maybe Abba, May, or Milia. Yes, normal day. Getting redacted by my ugly teacher and falling in love with him somehow. I hate Slice of Life. My life is not great, and sometimes I can stand happy anime that much. Search Tier May. Amusement Park, I know the one. Great artist. I also like that one. Very unrealistic. But the idea of it is like, holy shit, that's fun. Going to an amusement park. Putting a sticker on that says free use. Chef's kiss. Roby can say then, what a shame. What a shame. In May I lie. So Core has a Bridget outfit for her live 2D model. And her friend Leaflet has a May outfit for her live 2D model. And anytime they collab together, they put on their matching Guilty Gear outfits. And it's really fucking cute. Oh, this one's Bridget. Wood. In the past games, they were a femboy. They have a scene about them being like, I think I like being a girl. I want to be a girl now. And, you know, the trans community is like, woo, trans girl. The femboy community is like, they fucking stole him. Their lore, and I'm gonna get this wrong because I don't play Guilty Gear, but my understanding of their lore is they were born twins in a village where, I guess twins or something, the boy gets killed. And so to save them, their mother cross-dressed them their entire life growing up. And has been telling people, this is a girl, this is a girl, this is a girl. Because if it was a boy, by their village traditions, they should have been executed. But they themselves grew up wanting to be a boy, wanting to not hide who they are. Hating being hidden as a girl. And so it was very like leaving the town, experience the world, getting to be a boy for the first time. But in the most recent game, Guilty Gear Strive, they have a, you know, I kind of like who I am and what I am. And I've been telling people I'm a girl for so long, I think I want to be a girl now. And that is, you know, there is a huge take. You'll see them across both tags in porn. Either as, femboy or not femboy. It's one of those things, it's like, it's a fictional character. If there's an official version you don't like, fucking keep your headcanon different, right? It's the artist's character to write however they want. If you get something out of doing it differently, just do that in your headcanon. Japan's still hella transphobic. Yeah, most of the transphobia stuff I've seen with it is not from Japan, but I'm sure it hella exists. Everybody would. There's also one GG song that many people have heard plenty of times, though from a different game. I don't care about lore. Air Smash. Some Bruce Lee shit. Home Sweet Grave from GG Yusuka. Because it used to be in the game. I want to be the guy. I've seen them already. Just didn't know they in Guilty Gear. I mean, only anime can be this progressive. It's nice when anime is progressive. I almost never expect it from anime. Misogynistic. Aunt has the best song in Strive. Nah, fuck them if they can't vibe into the fire with them. I disagree. I think showing them love and understanding will be worthwhile. And if they're responding with vitriol, I feel like lashing out is just going to cause more problems, right? I feel like it's one of those situations where they're not getting their way. If you go after them, you just create a villain. I do agree, though, that they're wrong, and, like, this shouldn't be a fucking problem. Sadly, some of the songs have so slow starts, Cairo, so you barely get to hear them. I remember I heard a Guilty Gear song, and I was like, this song's fucking awesome. I want to look up all the Guilty Gear songs. And I looked up the theme of the next character, and it was like the same fucking song. And then I looked up, who's the girl with the dog? She has the green dog and she has red hair. I looked up her theme. And it was the same fucking song, and I was like, I don't like Guilty Gear music as much as I thought I would. Let me quote DBZ abridged. What use is pacifism? It allows people to be heard around you? Giovanna, I think is her name? Yeah. I'm not saying allow people to be heard around you. I'm just saying, you don't solve violence with more violence, right? You just create more problems if you do that. We are looking at two different extremes, Chernobyl. Share the gossip so I can bad talk him if I need to fight him on my birthday. I want problems always? No. Live error reaction. I listened for 1 second. I know and heard this before. This shit slaps. Giovanni. Groby. May just keep spamming the darn dolphin. Relatable. He uses air combos more though. Also, they carried with the dumb large buttons, Groby. We're at 4.4 miles. We are 1/3 of the way through this video. So we are going to be over 5 when we get through this one. This will be our last video today. Euland, will you take my workers on your pancake? What do you mean by your workers? Huh? I never got into fighting games. I got way into Super Smash Bros, but that feels like more of a party game than a fighting game. I definitely treated it like a fighting game and got competitive and was practicing combos. And I was fucking good at it, if I do say so myself. But, like, that's the closest I ever came to a fighting game. And if you talk to anybody that's, like, a Street Fighter or Guilty Gear player, they're like, Smash Bros. Is not a fighting game. I remember my roommate in college got Street Fighter. And I remember learning how combos work, and I was just like, that's stupid. Why doesn't the punch button just
All about
punch?
Soul Calibur 2 for GameCube.
Never played it. I remember hearing about it.
Had Link in it.
I do remember that. I remember the Xbox version had, like, Spawn. And the PlayStation version had Ryu from Ninja Gaiden, I think? I remember being like, oh, that's cool that Link is in it, but, like, I never got it. I remember learning about Street Fighter combos and being like, that's dumb. Why doesn't the punch button just punch? Why do I have to press 3 buttons to do an input? That's awful. And then later, one of my exes also got Street Fighter, and he was struggling to learn it as well. The works, you know. They come in white suit. I think you're talking about come. I feel like that's a stretch riddle. It's mainly the Bedman and Biken that suffer from the slow music starts. Oh, Biken, I do like character design. I'm a sucker for, like, characters that have, like, one eye with a scar or, like, one arm. I don't know why I like that. But I think that's really cool. So Biken, I see her and I'm like, God, she's so pretty. The platform fighter, Heihachi for PlayStation. Okay. You can punch someone, it's a fighting game. Soul Cal on the Xbox had Yoda. What else have you tried? I've done a few other games. Mostly every 50 days, I do like a long celebration stream. So recently we got to day 400, and I played Ocarina of Time. Before that, we played Banjo-Kazooie. But other than that, this is the stream. This is it. I walk 5 miles on a treadmill, and then I hang out with chat a little bit after. Meanwhile, King of Fighters has double full circle inputs? Fuck that. And Yoda was so darn small, you sometimes just can't hit him? Sifu? Or what about BlazBlue inputs? There's an input which is 4128? Yeah, walking, sure. Oh my god. You're such a doubter. Who hurt you? Who lied to you and betrayed your trust on Twitch? Name and shame them. So hold back, quarter circle down to straight up. Yeah, you know what it is in Smash? You press the A button. You press the A button and right at the same time. Or you press... Or you tilt the control stick, or have it already pressed, and then press the A button. Hi, Lahix. Hi, Bibu. How was your workout this morning? That's not bad. Welcome, Raiders. We're discussing fighting games. And how I never got into them, because I saw the input combos for games, and I was like, that's too much effort. And some of the people in chat are like, you think that's bad? You should see what was in this game. You had to do hold back, quarter circle down to straight up, and I'm just like, oh my god. Combat today? Hell yeah. Pretzels are what kill my hand scale? Okay, hold on, Cairo. What is a pretzel in fighting game terms? Because I'm gonna be honest, I literally just think of the food pretzel. I'm like, how does that kill your hand? The only fighters I ever played and liked were Virtual Fighter 5 and Naruto. Hello, Lahix and Raiders. Combat today. There's another input too, Cairo, which is 18346. What is that? What about Tekken? Draw a pretzel with your stick? Oh, God. That's the point, Elon. Think of the shape of the pretzel. That's the motion input. Oh, God, I hate that. You know what I think of with pretzels? I recently found dark chocolate hummus, and I'm just eating way too much of it with pretzel sticks. Hit see image at the bottom. I'm not going to do that while streaming. If I click that, Cairo, it's going to override what we see here. So I can't click it now. You have to send me embedded links on Discord. Oh my god, this guy. He always send me links in Twitch chat. Tekken mentioned, do I need to King Slam? Oh, I was running 2 different browsers for walkies. I technically have 2 different browsers open as well. However, well, I'm not running 2 different browsers. I'm running 2 different tabs. It'll open whichever one was most recently used. And because I hit play on this most recently, that's what it'll open to. Down, back to forward, to half circle, to forward, down. Day 419 of walking. Are you legit walking across the world? It's gonna take a long time to get to the distance of going around the world. I do 5 miles minimum a day. I end when a video ends. So if I get to 4.8 miles, and then we hit a 2-hour video, I cry, and then we end up going like 8 or 9 miles. Yesterday we did 8 miles. Today, it's probably going to be like 5.5. 2L, 2M, full circle into homie what? Nealon is getting chunky, the satisfaction of grabbing. Oi! Just open it and open it in your other monitor? No. She lies as she breathes. Sent you the gift in Discord, DM? Alright. Look at this in Discord. I already have Cairo DMs open. What is that shit? That is awful. You people have fun doing that? Y'all should be a case study. But yeah, Cairo, that star input is a real one. Which is just, how are you supposed to even input that? 5.5 miles of Yulin Sway. You think this is Sway? You should see when Media joins us, Roxas. Media's fucking out of control. She's sitting there walking like, bump, 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 bump. And it's just like, oh my god, how the fuck do you walk like that? Are you capable of walking in a straight line? Jesus. Media will break your neck. And I'd thank her for it. We're at 4.8 right now. We need to go through the pond area still. And then we cut through the middle. Well, we know Media's hips don't lie. I need a drink. I saw a really funny business idea this morning. There's also the butter churn input Yun, which is 3 full motion circles. Who are the companions? This one right here is Freya. She herself is walking on a treadmill. But she is away from her computer and can only talk on mobile. Which talking on mobile while walking on a treadmill is hard. So she goes a little quiet when she's walking.
It's very difficult.
Yes.
It's very difficult. I finished my walk, so
Oh, good job.
I'm at the keyboard now. So
Mhm.
Hi, hello everybody.
This one is Logitech. And then the little pink orb floating over there is the Chow orb, unknown. If you ever played Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, I think is where they started. Unknown is a Chow. Feels birthday. Is it your birthday today? Hell yeah, happy birthday. Congratulations on your -1 native memory, +2 back pain. Chow Garden best area? I love the Chow Garden. There's a guy that's making a video game that is just the Chow Garden. And he's not even hiding it. He's like, I am making the Chow Garden. 1-to-1. It's just gonna be the Chow Garden. Fuck the rest of Sonic. I'm making the Chow Garden. It gets so hard to get up out of bed, Ragey. Button combo for you. SMASH. Right. Circle input left, right, left. Fucking typo, but you get it. So, error. Back on Newgrounds, this was like, oh god, 10 or 15 years ago. There was a group of Flash animators that all put Street Fighter videos up, and they called it the Street Fighter collabs. And there's one where Guile goes to a dive bar of forgotten characters. And he meets Alex, who's a Guile ripoff there. And he's like, hey, Alex, what's going on, man? And Alex is like, you don't belong here, Guile. This is where the forgotten characters go. We're not like you. We don't get added to every video game. This is where the losers and the rejects hang out. And Guile's like, hey, man, I'm sure it's not that bad. And they're going over all the, like, characters that aren't added to every Street Fighter game and how they're a loser at this dive bar. And then Akuma shows up. And, Alex just goes, oh, God, this guy, just don't talk to him until he goes away. And, guy's like, I'm sure he's not that bad. Akuma, what's up? And Akuma goes, oh, you know me, man. I'm here to light punch forward, light punch, heavy kick some pussy. And, like, now that you said that, Aaron, that's all I can fucking think about, and I want to go watch it after stream. Chow Garden best area. What's the popping sound? The popping sound is when people type in VR chat. So you guys can't see it because I'm filtering out the VR chat environment. If I unhide that. Say something real quick, unknown. This is what I see in VR chat. I've got a bunch of overlays to see, like, chat and... Wait, they still can't see it. Oh, now they can. It's because I'm hiding you up. The little text bubble above unknown's name there. The little pop sound lets people know somebody said a thing. Now just grab and use pin down move and then go smack, smack, slap, smack, smack. Better send it. Light punch, they be doing raging demons. I don't remember what the combo is exactly, Gale. But I think it's like light punch, forward, light punch, heavy kick, some pussy. God, I just want to say that over and over now. It's so fucking funny. There were a few videos in the Street Fighter collabs that were a little gross. It was, you know, the edgy era of Newgrounds. But God, some of them were so funny. I remember the Ego Raptor one. It's, shit, what was his name? The boxer guy? I want to say Duncan. He's at a McDonald's or a Wendy's. And there's an old lady with a walker. And she just slowly walks up to him. Dudley? Okay. And she bumps his shoe with her walker, and he just whips around, he goes, cross counter! And just fucking uppercuts her into the fucking ceiling. Light punch, forward light kick, heavy punch is the old input for Raging Demon. Okay, that might have been it. Don't parry the rose. Cairo, do you know the videos I'm talking about? Did you ever watch the Street Fighter collabs? Come on, Ewan, it's first grade. I don't know what you mean by don't parry the rose. Yeah, I did? Okay. Some of them were so good. I think the one I laughed the hardest at was Guile as a washed-up hot dog salesman. And this guy's like, oh, come on, you used to be so great. He's like, yeah, well, it doesn't pay the bills. You know, I gotta sell hot dogs now. I bet you still got it. He's like, oh, maybe I do. Come on, show me your old Sonic Boom. And he's like, okay, you gotta do this. And he fucking, like, he tries to jump up, falls over, knocks over the cart, and the oil splashes on the guy, who just starts screaming. God, I remember that being so funny to me. And my college roommate, Pro Diggity, him and I, we just laughed at that for like 10 minutes straight. What's Newgrounds up to these days, I wonder? Probably still be in Newgrounds. Probably less edgy than they used to be, but I don't go there often. Very old school internet like Newgrounds, 4chan, etc. adjacent. Parrying Dudley Rose usually ends up as death. I see. Porn? Understandable. This? We're at 5 miles. I need a drink. Wasn't it always? They did do a lot of porn back then. Yep, a bit. Today, I have 2 more Final Fantasy videos to make. I already have all the footage for the next one. So I don't need to spend a lot of time recording. I can just go straight into editing. I think I even have the thumbnail for it too. So even though I have Star Wars, it should be easy for me to get a video out today. And we'll start with that one tomorrow. It'll be just like today. Heavy spoilers for Final Fantasy people. I told Foss. Hi, Plumhood. I told Foss yesterday, Foss, you're a good friend. Don't show up to stream tomorrow. He's like, what the fuck? Thank you for the follow. Foss is recently finished Endwalker. You aren't just a streamer? I stream these walks on Twitch, but I also record video, like, so these walking videos that we're walking to, I record those myself. Now, I do that for the purpose of these walks on Twitch. He gonna murder people again. So I would say I do that for being a streamer. But I guess technically in that regard, I do have a small YouTube following and I could be called a YouTuber. I know. I very much consider myself a Twitch streamer first because all of the stuff I do is for the Twitch stream. Hi, Yuki. No, that is Yoland, a precious and cute femboy. He's also a slut. Fuck you. Maybe a little true. And yeah. There was fighting game talks earlier. There has been a lot of fighting game talks today, Yuki. We talked about the Street Fighter collab animations. They were telling me about how ridiculous some of the inputs are for fighting games. The closest thing I ever played to a fighting game, Yuki, was Smash Bros. That's the closest I've gotten. Oh, I was about to tell you about, I was about to tell you guys about a funny story I saw. This guy, he's starting a new business. People on YouTube probably is using your videos as a case study on DGen. No. My videos on YouTube are very, there's not much of me in them. It's just the walking videos. So what they see on YouTube, they see... This is what they see on YouTube. Minus the Twitch chat. I do have a second channel that is these VODs. But the VOD channel has like 50 followers. And the walking videos is like 700. What they use is Blue Twitch. We technically haven't set that up yet. So this guy, he's like, alright guys, here's my business idea. Do you have a shitty boss or a coworker? And you want to get back at them? If you pay me $5 a month, if you pay me $5 a month, I will follow them on Facebook, on LinkedIn, all of their socials. And anytime they post something, I will comment, that's a fucking stupid idea. And I will do this across multiple accounts so that they can't just block me, and there's always a new one saying it. What a fucking petty business idea. I don't think the guy is actually doing it, but like, holy shit. Could you imagine, you don't like that one person at work, and you're just like, you know what? Fuck them. You pay this guy $5 a month. Anytime they post something on Facebook. What a fucking stupid idea. Who the fuck is this guy? I've only seen YouTube and Twitch videos of you.
Sadly, there's probably people who would pay for it.
Oh, absolutely. Honestly, I've met some shitters that, like, I'd consider paying for it for some people. I think it's so toxic, but I'm like, man, fuck this guy. I probably wouldn't pay for it, but I think it's really fucking funny. But not the third kind? Oh, I was wondering how this footage moved. So hand-edited them? Damn. Yeah, I'm not actually, like, playing World of Warcraft and walking through it right now. People have come in thinking I did that and being like, oh my god, did you connect your treadmill to World of Warcraft? That's so cool. It's like, no, it's just I recorded it on YouTube, or I recorded it on World of Warcraft, uploaded it to YouTube, and then I'm walking through it as an overlay for stream. Elon, did you notice Gunfire Reborn is on sale? It's on your wish list? It's gone on sale a few times, and I always look at it and I'm like, do I have an immediate rush to play it? I should buy it now. How much is the sale? It'd be cool if that was true. I think it'd be a lot more effort. 35? I'm gonna stare at that later, Gale. I think it'd be way harder if that was the case, unknown. Because if anything goes wrong, I have to fix it. And while doing that on the treadmill, that'd be really fucking hard. So you do admit you're not really walking. It's all just edited. No. I'm still on a treadmill. AJ, were you not paying attention the whole time? I did this thing? Where I went to this angle? And I was like, this is me in VR chat. And then I did all this? What do you mean not walking? How is this sitting to you? New. Whoa. Almost tripped. It would be a lot of work to maintain. I'm just talking about from the viewer's perspective, lol. Yeah. Yeah. There's a bundle too, which has the DLCs. Oh, fuck. I'd pay for someone to do that to Elin, and I would cheer them up, etc., so he would like me. Oh my god. Seems pretty sussy to me. Come on, IEJ, keep it up. Elin, 12-year-olds don't understand these complex topics. I don't think he's 12. Oh, shit. I don't think they're 12-year-olds. How do I word this? I mean, they're not 11. They could be.
I think they're being silly and they should quit while they're ahead. That's what I think.
I don't know. I'm gonna say at least 14. Nah, air. It's in one ear, out the other. There's nothing inside to collide and store info in. That's why I keep a wireless headset in one ear. They're too silly for their own good. God, I just want to do more raid nights, and it's not even tonight. God, maybe I do the LFR today. Even though LFR sounds fucking atrocious, but weren't silly in the first place, Air. But you want that gear? It's not even the gear. I just want to play WoW. I really like the new raid. The first boss is good. The second boss is aesthetically good. Mechanic-wise, it's okay. The third boss is aesthetically very good, but mechanic-wise, kind of boring. At least from a tank perspective. The fourth boss is good, although that's my least favorite. Because as a brewmaster, that one's fucking scary. The fifth boss is really good. The sixth boss is my favorite. The seventh boss is really good. The eighth boss is really good. I haven't seen the eighth boss yet, but from what I've seen of videos, the eighth boss is really cool. Motherfuckers, you a wizard? I have one wireless earbud in. Now you guys maybe want to play a fighting game? Heck it, I'll go play Brawlhalla. I've been found out, Houdini. Groovy, did you know Guilty Gear Strive is on sale ATM for 50%? Oh no. I said we were going to end at 5.5. It's actually going to be like 5.8. We're almost there, though. We are almost there. We got to go through the sand encampment. We got to take a little flight path. And then we walk up to the raid. I've never done that raid, Logitech. Even like over leveled, I've never gone through it. I didn't go through 2 of the Shadowlands raids.
I didn't really go through it either. I had quit by then.
Mm-hmm. I had a lot of fun with Castle
I quit
Nathria.
when New World came out.
I
And
kind
I took
of...
a year break.
I kind of fell off a few months into Castle Nathria. I just wasn't having fun, so I stopped. And then the lawsuit happened. I was like, fuck Blizzard. I hate Blizzard. I'm boycotting their shit. And so I skipped, basically everything between Nathria and the rest of Shadowlands. And then after 2 years of being a kind of Debbie Downer and being like, you're having fun with Blizzard, that makes you a bad person. And being like, wow, I need to stop doing this, because I'm a bad person by doing this. I kind of just started, like, having fun with Blizzard games again. And I think Blizzard's... They're a shitty company. Every company is a shitty company. They're better now that Bobby Kotick is gone. They've unionized some.
There's
Big
lots
support
of
of
IT companies that are bad.
Yeah.
It's all over the place. It's epidemic.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not talked about. That's the only issue.
Mm-hmm. That's not a fighting game, that's a platformer. I don't need to buy it, I can download from my brother's Steam Family Share. Don't want to, though. True, there's an option, Groby. Okay, sir. What do we do in that platform game? They're under Microsoft now? Yes. Get score to win, try not to Lamau, not save fighting. Speaking of the family plan, Steam actually had a bunch of announcements for their Steam family yesterday. They're adding more game sharing options, parental controls, and purchase requests. You can have up to 5 members in your Steam family. They can be parents or they can be children. Children have no rights in the Steam family, but they can request, hey, buy this game. So, like, let's say the 3 Chows, they're in my Steam, the 4 Chows, they're in my Steam family. I'm parent and the 4 of them are children. They can add games to be like, hey, purchase this game. And then I, as a parent, can be like, yeah, I'll buy this one. I'll buy this one. And I can assign it to individual people in the Steam family. And they can share it, but to play it together, at least 2 of them would have to own it. But then the parents have, like, all the rights. The parents can be like, I can leave and join the group as I want. I can kick people out. It's really good parental controls for parents by the looks of it. Bear still doesn't... The closet... Still the closest to fighting I have downloaded right now. Yeah, but if one person gets banned, they all do? Getting disowned speedrun? Do they really? I didn't know that. You and I always wanted to have 4 kids with you. Oi! Ban me, Cairo? Cairo doesn't have that power here. Can you adopt me so I get games? You know what's funny? I actually have, like, no fucking games on Steam compared to most people. I probably have, like, 50 games. And there's people that have, like, hundreds to thousands. I'm just like, what the fuck? Yeah, sorry, Buster. I'm scared to mod people because they're gonna be fucking ban happy. I have 1 mod on Twitch, and even him, it's like... Is it time? Is it time? I'll fucking ban him. I'll fucking do it!
2.
Oh, I have 2. You're right. I was thinking I had 2 on Discord. I have Lost One and Den. But Den is never awake at this time. She's only there for Stardew streams on Tuesdays. Which, when that ends, do I take her mod away? When Stardew Valley ends, so I go, I'm done playing with you, Den. And unmod her. I'll do it again. Imagine Ewan being a Gen father. I hate my fam, so I would thank you for it. Won't be if you ask. Ooh, 420 tomorrow, Pog. Hi, Violet. It is 420 tomorrow. I don't think we're doing anything special for it, but that is a funny number. They just do every stream abandoning chat. That's just you every stream. Oh, no. We're almost there. 5.8 miles. What time are we at? Can't see the fucking clock there. 11:35? Hell yeah. We're not gonna go too long today. Because if I go too much over, then I get no nap, and I need my fucking nap. Pyro won't free me to the stinky winged koala. You can go anytime you want, Global. You are not stuck here. You choose to be here. How much nap? It'll probably be like an hour, hour and a half of nap. When I finish my walk, I always fucking lay down for a nap. I get tired and tuckered out. No, I actually have a really weird sleep schedule. I walk, I sleep for 2 to 3 hours, then I do stuff throughout the day. And then, wait, hello, Steam? Lost one. I can't get this one. Maybe if I do this, then I click this here. Okay, I got him. Got him, lost one. Steam VR fucking busted, though. Contrary to popular belief, I'm professional when it comes to modding. Oh, yeah, Air does a great job. Air mods for a lot of other channels. How much nap? 1 to 3 hours. And then I'll stay up till like 2 a.m. and sleep for 5 hours. Who? I'm the stinky winged angel. I don't know where the winged, or stinky winged koala. Stinky because, you know, insulting. Koala because Moogle. The Dread Wastes. Huh? We pause that. We turn the music back on. Fuck you, literally and figuratively. We don't trust you with a sword, Air. Technically, Air does do a good job modding. I just don't want him as a mod here. He looks like he eats eucalyptus, bot. See, that bot would have died even before you saw me fast. Gonna pass on that offer. Not contrary to anything, but to continue the joke, I do from time to time make me a Discord mod healing. They make the Moogles more special every version. I hate it. A Terraria world? Nice? We've got it on the Gross Crimson right now. I don't really like the Crimson. Well, I like the Crimson music, but it's not as chill as I would like it to be. I literally have 7 people to recommend me. Oh yeah, hot gamer take since I didn't have one yesterday. Terraria OST low-key ass. What? Hot gamer take since I didn't have one yesterday. Terraria OST low-key ass. I'm not going to talk about that, guys. You know, sometimes people just cross a line and you just have to deal with it as it comes, okay? Alright. What was that? 5.8? 5.8 miles. Now we rest. Pyro, I like your hands. Can I hold them? Mod another Discord. Well, I made a Battlefield in Discord. This is what I mean, Yulin. Yulin hates me. Listen to this right now. You like this? I don't think this is a particularly good song from Terraria. I do think it's a good, creepy Battlefield song. But this isn't like the most chill thing. I think the Crimson song... Not the Crimson. I think the Corruption song is better. I think Forest Terraria is, like, goated. Deserve Toxic Moogle. Don't let him back in. What the fuck, Toxic Streamer? Yup. Finally got up from your chair, I see. I think you're blind, AJ. My legs have literally been moving the whole time. Trackers. You guys wait there. I'll be right back. Well done, Yon. Thank you, Ra. Just going in the house right here. You think I'd get banned if I got naked in the Terraria window right there? And it was like really small and like you could barely see it and nobody noticed. I feel like I could get away with that. Is that a vending machine? Incredible. DigitalRabbitHole.com.
Doesn't take credit card. Doesn't take. This thing sucks. Kick.
Oh, I didn't change my clothes. Try it? No. That's your bedtime already. Turn off parents' PC. Feeling stop. I almost spit my tea out. You can't tell me, Cairo, that this isn't like a fucking goated soundtrack. This is such a fucking banger vibe. You are just wrong if you think this is not good. You don't stop. I'm almost enough to meet tea. It's not. God, you're wrong. You're just wrong. This one's okay. It's not as good as the other one. It starts slow. It picks up. Sorry? You don't have to be sorry. I just want you to do better. Do. This song is just good. I'd plap you into the song. What the fuck is this Johnny 4 music? I respect the soundtrack so much. Cairo, never be sorry to a streamer. Never be sorry to a streamer, but like, you gotta... You know, there's things that are inappropriate to say. You're so wrong for this. And I'll forgive you if you add Jorkin. I'm not going to add Jorkin so you can be a coomer in my chat, okay? You and Micaiah can spam it all you want in your chat, but we're not doing that here. I can just hear him. I fucking hate this guy. Where are we going?
Let's go to here.
Yeah? You cut out for the last word. That one. No, the one slightly to the left. Yeah, that one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're on a snow peak. You need to beat up Eel instead, huh? I'm not a coomer. I just like the funny monkey. I fucking hate this guy. Yeland Ring Pants. Hi, Feet Chan. Jorkin, don't get it twisted. Eat. Freya, come here, moi. Cairo. I need my camera for this bit. Cairo, answer me honestly. Do you consider yourself a Coomer, or do you not? Yeah, I'm assuming that's you responding to me. No? Okay. Do you, or do you not, have an emote on your stream called Jorkin? Like, you can say yes or no, but there are things that speak against you, right? You can say no. It's hosted on 7TV. Yeah, not my stream. Yeah, and it's connected to your stream channel. Splitting hairs there does not save you. You fucking Coomer. Euland is a Coomer for having this. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. No, in this circumstances, I cannot deny that. I do have a feed emote. And I could be like, it was a gift, I didn't commission it, I swear. Get off my hand. But at the end of the day, I do have a feed emote. Did I just fall? I think I just fell. Oh god. I took a drink down the wrong pipe there. Let me fix it with more drink.
It's me.
It is a little wolf.
It's me.
Okay. Ow, my throat fucking hurts now. Ah. Ah, I'm tired after that. What are these unholy words I'm hearing? What? Coomer? Jorkin? Oh, sorry, guys. Heat emote? Told you to go slow, don't choke on it. Be careful, you dork. But you still use it. I mean, I can't not use it. Feetchan literally commissioned it. It's an animated emote. That'd be horrible if I didn't use it. Bottom and choking, you need to practice. Jorkin von Strangle. Yes? I am obligated to use that feed emote that Feetchan gave me. It is a gift. I'm not crying. I'm still just choking a little. You laying down now? I am. I'm technically in a beanbag. And in the world, I am laying down on a bed. Yulin need help to get rid of his gag reflex. Don't answer, Yulin, just know. It's like getting a cake and not eating it.
Dear God, this is as good as it gets. I'm done.
It's
Can't see shit.
the default Go-Go Loco.
I can see.
Yeah.
Boobs. That's it. That's what I can see. I see my boobs.
Well, at least it's a good thing to see, right? Right? No, he's walking down.
Okay.
Yeah, AJ, he's walking. I want you guys to ease up a little bit. He's being silly. We don't need to be mean. I appreciate all of you coming to my defense. Are you guys ready for the most American story I've ever seen in my life? You're done walking? I'm done with these bored eyes? Hell yeah. I saw a story of somebody who was like, yeah, so a bullet was shot through my bathroom wall. And they posted a picture of a literal bullet hole in their wall, right? Oh boy, everybody brace yourselves. And then they were like, this is kind of crazy though. We can't find the bullet hole on the outside of the wall. Apparently we have asbestos wall siding, and apparently that hides bullet holes really well. And everybody's like, holy shit. You have a bullet hole in your bathroom, and you can't find it on the outside because of your asbestos walls. Holy fuck, that's so many things going on. Did they shoot back at them? I don't think anybody was home, so, like, nobody was, like, there to get hurt / shoot back at home. Shoot back at them. Apparently what happened is it was a car chase, and, one of the cars was just shooting at a guy in a car, and they just sped through this neighborhood. Hi, Como. It's good to see you.
Hello, Yuland.
Hi.
Hi. Ow, ow, ow. What the fuck? Why did I just do that? Ow.
It was cute. It definitely caught me off guard. I hope you're okay.
I'm good. I'm good. Oh,
Hi, Como. Please don't hurt yourself.
I'm good.
I think Yulin is cute. Hi, Yukiyu. Great, the walls have learned to use guns now. Oh, Yukiyu. Como, everybody run. Too late, Freya. Hi, Violet.
Hi.
I like how Violet has just stopped, and her tail is just still going. Just perpetual motion tail.
Yeah, I noticed that. Good grief.
Oh, gee, I wish I could see it. So dumb.
Violet, you gotta put your you gotta sit on Freya's boobs for her to see you.
Oh, okay, one second. What on?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
The
it is
idle
constantly
tail.
in
Okay.
motion.
Can I even grab it?
Oh wait, I wonder.
I think I might be. Oh god, it's moving so much I can't tell. I think I've grabbed it, but it's still moving, even though I've grabbed it. Okay, I need to grab the tip. Oh god, it moves too much. It moves too much. I'm
Just
giving
the
up.
tip? Just the tip?
Just the tip. Doesn't matter if I
Couldn't
grab
handle
the
my tip,
base,
Yuland?
because the tip.
Couldn't
keeps
handle my
moving.
tip, Yuland?
Yeah, no, you grab the base, and the tip is still, out of control. So you have to grab, you have to, like, go straight for the tip. Hee. Gotta put your head on them so they can see you. Just the tip.
Professional experience.
Uh-huh. We pretty much cover all my news stories. Grab the tip, unzips. Blunk.
Yuland, I need to ask you something. I
Yeah.
came here for a reason.
Yeah, of course.
I got a really important question I need to ask you. It's been on my mind for a while now, and oh man. I don't know what happened here. But, oh man. Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, well, I'll ask this. While I fix my shit, while I get my shit together real quick.
Where are you in
So
this
if you were
situation?
stuck on a desert island. What do you mean?
Well, I want to know.
I hate you so much.
I want to know.
Okay. Okay.
You know, if I'm choosing between
I'm
you
at
and a giant
Popeyes.
isopod, you're at Popeyes. Oh, I'm absolutely.
I'm at Popeyes.
Then-
I'm at Popeyes.
Then I'm bringing you to the desert island with me, because I'm
Okay,
saving you from
I-
Popeyes.
All right. Oh, good. Because so basically, right. Let me tell you my opinion on Popeyes. I ate it very recently because it hasn't been in the UK for very long, but I think that the quality of the chicken is really good. Right, it's good quality. You get lots of food,
Mm-hmm.
but the seasoning is not perfect. Like if you had Popeyes quality with KFC seasoning, you would be fucking pugging off. Okay. Do you agree with that statement?
I do not agree with it, but I don't disagree with it. I just don't have an opinion on it because I have never been to Popeyes and I have never been to KFC.
What? What the heck? What? Are you a vegan?
No, I'm just a super picky eater, and so I liked McDonald's fries and milkshakes. And my mom likes Jack in the
Okay.
Box and Taco Bell, and so those are the three places I went to. Oh, I went to Carl's Jr. every now and then also.
What about now, huh? You little punk ass bitch, you.
I
What about now, huh?
haven't had fast food in like 5 years.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, well, how do you feel about that?
I mean,
It's a
fast food's
lifestyle choice,
fine.
really, isn't it?
Also, your mic is catching me. It's fine. Like,
I'm
if
so
somebody, all good. If somebody offered me like, hey, let's go to McDonald's, I'd be like, yeah, sure, let's go. You know, especially if they're paying. It's just like, I don't want to go through the effort of getting fast food. You know, I don't want to drive there, and I definitely don't want to pay for it to be delivered. And so with that, you know, I just don't get it often. I basically only got it when my parents want it, and my parents have been trying to eat healthier for the past 10 years, so it's like, okay, I get it a lot less now. Side note. Also, Yulin. I mean, obviously, Terraria is more developed out. But I think Starbound with style and music are better than Terraria. I mean it. It's so upsetting. So upsetting.
I don't think it's an argument of better. Like Terraria's soundtrack and look is distinctively Terraria. You don't mistake it for something else.
Mm-hmm.
Real.
You can, I guess it can
I
be
need
like
to
a,
say
I
something
like
to
one more.
Riddle.
Yeah.
Riddle, you're objectively stupid. I mean, you know, Nando's is one of the most popular places in the UK. I don't know if you're fucking crazy, but you know, salt and pepper is like not really the thing that we eat here, you lunatic.
What the fuck? The tip is out of control. Imagine the type of timing we'll do inside there. Oh my god. Fell into Yulin's lap. That's what happened. Also, Ikoma, what you mean by that, Cairo? I mean it. Gonna leave and come back after this fucking combo for the 600th time. We didn't really have it that much. Hold up there. Do British people even
It's been a
taste
while.
salt and pepper? It has been. Salt and pepper people.
Riddle, you need to understand they boil the meat to bring out its finest essence. Only the most delicate of taste buds can taste boiled meat
Oh my
at its
God.
core. You can't sully that with salt and pepper. Good lord.
You guys are making me think of a Leafeon's clip I saw yesterday. I put it in the memes channel. But it's Leafeon talking to Winter, and she's like, I'm sorry for being British. And Winter's like, that's okay. It could be worse. How could it be worse? You could be French. And she's like, oh god, okay, yeah. And Winter goes, I don't mind if you're French. It's okay if you're French. Just don't do it in front of me. That shit is so You don't only have slow food. Yeah, I don't mistake shit on the ground for chocolate either. It is very distinct. Nando's sucks.
You don't? Who said that? Who said that? Who said Nando's sucks?
That's
You're incorrect. Nando's is great.
I mean, the fact it was dropped and left to die, though. You say more dev'd out, Kyra, but you do know Starbound had more people in it, and Terraria was developed for a shorter duration? I mean, the fact it was dropped and left to die? That's what happens to Chucklefish
Did you
developed
see my
games, Kyra.
question?
They get dropped. I didn't. I
Oh, I got it for a second because my kids saw smoke.
I have a question. Alright. Como, I literally put my head on your shoulder, and then you've just gone lower and lower and lower. You were out shouldering.
I'm sorry. I'm in button mode. Let me fix myself here.
You can't be in bottom
Is
mode
this-
with me.
Is this what you want? You want this? Is this
Mm,
comfy?
This works. I do like this.
Okay. If you could describe
Hold on, let me
me with
calibrate
a
my shit.
single image, what
Mhm.
would it be? What would that image be? What first comes to your mind?
If I could describe what with a single image?
Me.
You?
Yeah. It's important.
This is a hard question because I don't typically think of things like
That's-
this.
Yeah, I know. That's why I asked it, because it's very difficult for me to do it as well.
A big fluffy wolf that I'm like sleeping on.
Aww.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Okay, so hear me out.
Hmm.
You know when people put like corgis in little outfits to make them look like hot dogs and stuff?
Okay.
I
No, wait,
Uh, no.
but wait, it's a taco around a wolf-looking corgi.
Oh,
Comfy but
That's
fierce.
fair. That's fair.
I think all
There's
the fierce
nothing
is gone.
fierce about a taco.
Yeah, I think the fierce
Yeah.
is gone.
I don't know
Fierce
what
if you're eating Taco
fierce
Bell.
is.
Hey yo.
Oh my god.
Is that a poop reference? Because we're not supposed to talk about that.
Oh no, I'm sorry. That'd be Chipotle. I said Taco Bell.
Okay.
The god.
We don't have that here.
South Park was a
So
little
big
edgy,
fluffy wolf.
especially nowadays.
a
But the
wolf
fucking episode
in a
about
taco
Chipotle was
costume.
so good. Violet, did you see that one? She got distracted by kids. 5.8 miles. Hell yeah, great job, Yon. Thank you. As a Portuguese, Nando sucks and only reinforce people not being able to pronounce peri peri. Oh no. Love you, Como. If one day I'm in
I got
Britain, will
distracted
go
by
with
kids,
you.
yes, but tell me my mic wasn't live.
Your
Alright,
mic
that sounds
is not
like a good idea, Riddle.
I don't know if you're lying or not, and that's terrifying.
I wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't live. You're
Oh,
fine.
thank God. Oh, thank God.
Did you ever see
Well,
the
it was
Chipotle
a little
episode
bit,
of South
but we didn't hear much.
No, wait, maybe. Oh, shoot. Oh, I think I know the end of this. Oh, gosh. Oh.
It's the whole episode. They
Oh
keep
my.
talking about how if you eat Chipotle, you get blood stains in your underwear. And so they start selling a product called Chipotle.
I remember that.
They start selling Chipotle for the blood stains. And it's either Stan or Kyle who just cannot get over this. And he's just like, just stop eating Chipotle. That's not good if you're getting blood stains. Let me check on some other homies. I'll catch you later. Bye, unknown. Thank you for hanging out. And they're like, dude, you don't get it. It's
You know,
Chipotle.
Conversely, they could just sell blood-colored underwear, then you wouldn't have to worry about them.
Oh, God. It's just so funny. And like better yet, it ends up solving the problem with like them bribing the judge at the beauty pageant where Cartman's like, I see that you're eating Chipotle, but do you know about how to get rid of the bloodstains? And she's like, no. And he's like, let me tell you about Chipotle. And it just solves their problems.
Hydrogen
And you're like,
peroxide.
God.
Literally hydrogen peroxide. For anybody who has this problem, hydrogen peroxide.
What even is Nando's? Butchering Portuguese more than I do, but wait, there's more. Describe Freya with one image, a thick goblin mommy with tons of love. I think of wolf before I think of goblin. I don't even remember how we got the whole goblin reference with her. I'm done eating? Hell yeah.
I
Inside
don't
Freya is
either.
two sides.
I think that's all riddle.
No, I remember you like called yourself a goblin one day or something.
I think I was talking about my kids.
It's written Piri Piri. I don't know how to write it out over text. Also, Violet is way too loud again.
what?
Okay.
What the heck?
Oh no!
It's not spelled that way. I mean, it's not said that way. You're saying it weirdly. What are you doing right now? I feel like you're saying it incorrectly. You're like saying it like it's Japanese sounding.
Well, I've never seen it before. If you're talking about Cairo, they are trying to write it out and guide me to saying it right, and I'm just like, huh? What? Huh? Freya's a big neon
I would
sign
not
that
say
says cute.
PD.
How would you say it?
I don't know, because to be honest with you, I'm probably the incorrect one here. So before I embarrass myself, I will look up the correct pronunciation, and
Oh
then
my
I'll tell you if
God.
I was right or wrong.
Oh my god, the joke nearly made me fall face first in the well. Freya say that her kid's being some goblin. I would pronounce it PD PD. I don't know that I've ever heard it before. I'm dead ass Portuguese, and it's a Portuguese pepper, lol. It's like, it's Portuguese, so okay. It's a pepper, so I'm like, oh, I will never need it. What time is it? Oh shoot, we're already 12:07.
Yeah, yeah, I was right. I looked up the pronunciation.
You haven't
and
said
I'm
how it
correct.
is yet.
It's Piri Piri.
Piri Piri? They did say it that way.
Piri
once.
Piri. That's a. No, there's no D in it. It's just like Piri Piri. It's like it's the pronunciation that comes up. It's very basic sounding.
Yeah, but they
Very
said
very
Piri
basic
Piri.
sounding.
Before
You
Piri
said-
Piri.
you- Holy crap! You're still doing it. Like you're doing PD PD.
Piri
That's what I'm hearing. You're-
Piri.
Are you crazy?
No.
PD PD.
I think it's just the
Payday.
difference in our inflections, honestly.
On the wiki here, it says Piri
For
Piri.
instance, I threw my headset on to one of my kids while I was talking with Fish one day, and the middle kid goes, "Why do her R's have so many D's?" And Fish starts screaming, and I'm like, "That's not what that is, kiddo. She's rolling her R. It's not D's." And Fish is over there screaming, "It's not."
That's funny.
She then proceeded to have a depression for an entire year because
What?
she believed that since my kids couldn't understand her accent, she must be bad at English.
No. Oh my god, Fish.
Mm-hmm.
We do need to end early today. Because we have Star Wars in 2 hours, I need time to sleep before then. And so we are going to go to another Portuguese friend. We're gonna go to Isu. I think they're playing soccer still. They've been fucking obsessed with soccer. Oh no. They're at the start screen. Are they ending? On, it started to get fun. Yeah, like that. Isu, baby. Cairo, ask Isu if he's ending. Stalker games are nice. They're at the start screen for Stalker Gamma. And so I'm like, uh-oh. I don't like that he's at the start screen. On, it started to get fun. No, I like the cute stream here. We'll be back tomorrow. We have to just go a little short on Wednesdays and Thursdays. And that won't be for too much longer. After once we finish Star Wars, which we don't have too many more weeks of, we'll be back to normal Wednesdays and Thursdays. Go for it, Ewan? Cool. I saw. Are you ending? Okay. He's just Googling. Okay, is that just the start? Is that just like the menu screen when you press escape? Because that looks like just a fucking intro screen. For everyone behind me, I'll be right
So we're
back.
just gonna do a take on the podcast system.
Bye.
And look at Euland's Comfy Cast.
Where? Okay, there. I had like my cable in a weird spot. I was like, what the fuck is happening here? For everybody new, Every day at 9 a.m. Central is when I do my walk. If you like what you saw here, yeah, come back. And we'll be playing Star Wars, not in the Discord. Full and Hunt will probably be live for it. I will post their streams in the live notification channel.
I wanna say
Hi,
something before
Shocky.
I wanna go.
I always like what I see. Oh my goodness. Did Elon just flip us off? Not intentionally. That was index trackers. But thank you everybody for keeping me company. There's the socials /raid Isu Res. You should do a comfy talk stream. That's every stream, Riddle. Hawa. Thanks for stream, love you all. Ashaki. Yes, Ashaki was playing, I think she was playing Space Marine this morning. Hi Dahi, happy to be here. Can't wait to get walking, let's go. You're gonna have to wait till tomorrow. I love you. Bye.